Happy Valentine's Day. I love you.
I love you.
Mwah.
How you doing?
I'm doing pretty okay. How about you?
I'm good. It's the day about love.
It's the day about love.
Sweetheart, living with you every single day is about love.
That's darn true. But you know what that means?
Huh?
Tomorrow, some chocolates are cheaper.
Some chocolates are cheaper! Now that's
Let's go.
love. That's our Valentine's plans.
I'm honestly kind of hoping we go down to the store tomorrow
Oh
and get
yeah.
cheap
Hey,
chocolate.
every donation to not every. That's so much
No,
chocolate.
that could be
a nightmare amount of chocolate. A percentage of there we go. A percentage of tonight's donations will go towards a delicious chocolatey
Treat.
Valentine's fest for my darling husband and I tomorrow.
Mhm.
Also, just some trans girl, thank you for gifting a sub to put us back at 69 subs.
Nice.
Y'all,
We're stuck.
I think the funny number is really funny. We have to move past it, or I will never get another sub.
Get Sophie to 420.
I need this to survive. I think it's very funny to get 69. Please. I don't know if listen, I'm not a sub beggar, you know. I appreciate my supporters very much, but it's never necessary. Somebody get this off 69. It's about to tick up on the screen. We are at 69 though. Please, somebody click it because I will never get another sub. Thank you. Just some trans girl. Thank you for understanding.
Bless your heart.
Thank you. Bless your heart. Here to pay you for your dues.
Yeah.
I'll do a little something here for you. Here, let me we're gonna just put this on the screen.
Yeah, we're just gonna put it bottom right next to the Sophie Baby logo.
Next to the HelloFresh. I don't think I can do that.
Oh no, I forgot about that. It was gone for a second.
I'm gonna put it
My
on
object
us.
permanence.
I'm gonna put it on my boobs.
Okay, cool.
69 boobs.
Nice.
That's too many. Wow, Star Attacker! Thank you for gifting 5 subs.
Thank you.
Well, now I have to do this.
Put it on my boobs.
Happy Valentine's Day, darling.
Happy Valentine's Day.
There we go. All right. But what other people were saying is right. Yeah, if y'all want to do a funny number on my subs, get me to 420. That'd be funny, and also I'd be able to pay all the bills forever.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all, it's Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's
Happy
Day.
Valentine's Day. Duke and I are in love.
Yep.
We've been married for 2 slutty years.
Slutty.
Slutty years.
Mhm.
And we're gonna be playing Spelunky today.
Yeah.
I'm sure most of y'all know the story of Spelunky. Bonding over the first game, the second game coming out on our anniversary.
On our dating anniversary.
On our dating anniversary,
Mhm.
excuse me. I'm sure most of y'all have heard it by now.
We will rehash it though.
We kind of just did. I cleverly rehashed it while respecting the memories of our chat members.
Sure. I don't.
Wow.
We have 0 object permanence. They want to hear us talk. They don't care about what. They're playing Splatoon.
We've got song requests on today. If y'all want to put in some sappy love songs in chat. Thank you to our monthly tippers, K90, Justin Transgirl, Girl Stream Team, and Andromeda 470. 3 of the 4 of those people at least are in chat, by the way.
Yep.
I've noticed today.
Thank
I don't
you.
think I've seen Andromeda, but I don't know if Andromeda speaks up or not. So
Ew.
who knows? I think I've seen Andromeda talk, but regardless, not today. That is 3 out of the 4. That's pretty good. If you don't know what a monthly donation is, it's what the name sounds like. It's similar to a subscription, except I get every single penny in that transaction.
Wow.
Instead of just a little bit of it from Twitch. You're not all here. Been there. I understand.
I understand. We're all shaking hands.
We're all shaking hands.
Yeah.
I haven't played modded Spelunky in a good while because I have a Steam Deck now.
Yep.
And I've just been playing it on that, and I haven't bothered to get the mod set up on it. So this is going to be my first time playing in a little while with proper
Here's a Valentine's
the
Day
correct
roast.
sprites.
Here's
Oh,
a
hit me up.
Valentine's Day roast.
Roast?
Sophie, I love you.
Uh-huh.
You are a gamer girl. We will
How would you say that?
all day, nearly every day, you are sitting at your computer gaming. We go to bed, and you will just whip out the Steam Deck, and you will continue gaming into the wee hours of the
I like to
morning.
game. In my defense, I'm not gaming all day on my computer. I sometimes watch YouTube or work, or sometimes
Work?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Couples craft.
Oh, true.
Yeah. Which, by the way, I gotta jump on finishing that up.
Yeah, you're gonna do that tomorrow, maybe?
Am I? Okay.
You talked about it.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
I don't
You
remember
literally
talking
talked to
about
me
it.
but
I
okay.
guess I'm doing that tomorrow. Well, there's tomorrow's stream plans squared away. Let's play some Spelunky. Right, yeah, but we do have song requests on today. All the usual. Ah, shit, the controller's not being detected.
Ah, shit.
Ah, darn it. They ruined Valentine's Day.
Not again.
Not again.
But as I was saying,
You're still roasting me. You're still roasting me.
Falling asleep, going, Sophie, how was your day? I ask as I'm holding her, as I'm large spooning her, and she goes, it was fine. And you'll just be playing like Disco Elysium or Spelunky or something.
You're saying it as if I are not listening to you.
No, you're listening.
Yeah,
But you are also busy gaming.
I'm not busy gaming. I still talk to you. I'm not. It's not like I'm we're just hanging. I'm just hanging out.
We're just hanging. We're just chilling.
And let the record show, I ask pretty much every night, hey, you're cool with this, right? You don't need some cuddles right
I say
now?
yes because I love my gamer girl.
Well, do you need do you need me to put it away? Because I'll put it away.
Here. Let's end the stream. Let's just hold each other for a second.
Okay.
Okay, you can game now.
Yay! I'm allowed to game now.
I need you all to know that we're actually just holding each other for a second.
Ain't we always?
Ain't we always?
Oh, it's nice to play this in crisp 144 frames per second again.
Delicious.
Delicious. Oh, come on. Give me that jam.
Oh.
Give me that jam. Yeah.
Nice.
I love the convenience of playing this on the Steam Deck. But boy, howdy.
Large screen good.
Large screen kind of good sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes you just want large screen. And what's really nice is oh my god, Evelyn, thank you for the 25 bucks.
Don't thanks.
Oh, I get it. Right.
Thank you, I guess.
It's infrequent enough now that I forget completely.
Yeah. Do we have to up it to 30? Aw.
That mole just like bounced me.
It did.
Do we need to up it to maybe not right now though.
Okay.
Jesus. I gotta turn this at least a little down or I won't be able to stream. Oh yeah, the volume's like super high.
Thanks. Stream.
That's better.
Labs.
That was my fault. I put it there.
Oh.
The volume saves. I move it.
Oh, it saves now. Do you remember when it would reset every single time?
No, it never did that for me.
What?
Yeah,
it did that for me.
It never did that for me.
When I used Streamlabs, it would reset every single like song request, media request, every single one, and I would have to be like, okay, we gotta time it, and then we have to lower the volume. I swear to God, that happened on your stream
That's so
too.
weird. No, that definitely didn't happen to
Are
me.
you sure?
100%.
Am I misremembering this?
It's possible that I like made my setup so like 100% audio would be fine, and I just lived with that. But I don't think I did. I don't think I ever had that issue.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah, this song was stuck in my head the other day.
It was. Which one is this? Just Carcalicious.
This is
Normal?
Carcalicious, yes.
Damn.
Duke can't hear it because he doesn't got his headphones in. We still don't.
We still don't have actual headphones for me, but
Yeah,
honestly,
he's using earbuds.
The earbuds are better for me because since my concussion, I have something that I like to call soft baby skull, which is sometimes when I wear headphones for too long, it feels like my fucking skull's getting crushed.
Yeah,
Which is
so
not a normal thing.
The earbuds are good. I do want to get like either a pair of earbuds with a volume slider
Yeah.
or just a new pair of headphones that has a volume slider for you.
Yeah.
Because I miss being able to do split headphones.
No, I miss it too. So fucking bad.
Because like we've gone on record many times saying that was like one of the best purchases we ever made.
Yeah.
And now we can't use it.
I love you.
Love you. We did have a volume slider on your. Sorry, it's that part of Carcalicious.
It's okay. You can get through
It's
it.
done. Yeah, it's the mic clipping part. I cannot think when that's happening.
It's atrocious.
Yeah, we did get you a pair of headphones that had a volume slider, and then it was a fake volume slider.
It was a fake volume slider.
It adjusted Windows' volume, not the headphones volume.
Which is bullshit.
That's bad. The volume slider should affect the headphones only, not Windows, because then you have to worry about like. I hate change. I refuse to have a computer where the Windows volume is not set to 100. I hate it.
Yeah?
Like if that shit is at like if you got a pair of earbuds, you need that to be down at like 10%, and I hate that shit. I can't stand it. Beanie Boy B, thank you for the $5.
Beanie Boy Beef donated $5.
Aw,
Y'all's love never fails to make me happy. Have one of my fave lovey songs.
Thank you so much.
it's really sweet. Thank you.
Our love never ceases to make us happy too, I would wager.
I agree very much so.
But yeah, it like I need my Windows volume to be at 100 because I change individual programs all the time in the Windows audio mixer. And I need that on like a percentage basis, you know? Like I regularly will play games at 50 to 30% volume. And if my whole computer's at 50, what is 30% of 50%? I don't know. Do I look like a mathematician? I'm in love with you. I'm right though.
No, you're absolutely right. And then it makes streaming easier.
It makes streaming so much
you know
easier.
what people are gonna hear. You know they're gonna hear stuff good.
Oh, you first.
No. You can go. We're probably gonna complain about the same thing.
I was
Streamers
gonna
with
say
really quiet audio.
That's not what I was gonna say, but I'm with you.
Okay.
I was gonna say, well, I guess it's in the same vein that I'm very, very serious about my audio situation, and quite a few parts of my stream. I want my stream experience to be very easily accessible. I say as Carcalicious is blaring through the speakers. When I discovered there was audio ducking in OBS, I lost my shit. I was so excited because audio ducking is so great in the stream environment. Because I had to deal with this issue, and every single stream on the entire platform has this issue, unless they have discovered discovered OBS audio ducking, and that's either the game is too quiet,
Yep.
or the person is too quiet.
Yep.
That is the only that is your choices when it comes to Twitch. And with audio ducking, I get to live in the best of both worlds. Because if I want y'all to hear something, I just gotta clam up. And if I wanna be heard, I just gotta speak my gobber.
My gobber.
What?
Speak my gobber.
Yeah, did you like quote something?
No, I love you saying speak my gobber.
I thought you quoted something. You
No,
said it like
you
in a
just-
specific way. No, I'm glad you like it. I'm glad
It
you
really
like it.
tickled me. I love you.
I'm glad. What song is this? I don't know what this is. I don't recognize this. Fumviferate with PHs. I love that. Lover boy.
Hell yeah.
Oh, this is a jam. Oh, you're missing out, darling.
Oh, I bet. I'm looking at the music video, and that music video indicates that it's probably some good music.
It's a bit of a good music.
Hell yeah.
You thought Duke said "seek my gobber"?
No, I stammered very, very badly.
You did do a bit of a stammer.
I did a very large bit of a stammer.
It was good though. You know that was like an ace performance.
Why, thank you.
Speaking of ace performances,
Okay.
we are on we just finished episode 9
Oh
of
my
Better Call Saul
God.
season 6.
It's so fucking good.
It's so good.
We're not going to spoil anything.
No
but
spoilers.
But I genuinely, wholeheartedly recommend this series.
It's so good. Also, if you spoil it for Duke, I will ban you, no questions.
Absolutely. But it's such a good series.
It's so good.
So
Oh, I messed up
incredibly
that
good.
jump.
You did mess up. That's okay.
Dog, get the loot for me.
Go get it.
It's just ropes.
It's just ropes.
One more throw.
One more throw. One more well-timed dog throw. Dog veil.
Still a net gain of ropes.
Yeah, but it is
It's so good.
It is such a fun show. It is so well put together.
I'm sad we're gonna be done.
I know.
Because we've been watching it very regularly together.
Well,
It's
we
been
can
like our
still watch
thing.
Slip and Jimmy.
I guess we could, theoretically.
Theoretically, we could make everything way worse. Like, I feel like not to sound like one of those people, but I feel like it's actively going to sully our watching.
No, I
of the
100%
other
agree.
two
If we were to
shows.
watch Slip and Jimmy, I think we would like the Breaking Bad shows less.
Yeah.
Wow!
God, you juggled him.
Freaking tech!
Holy shit.
Oh my god. That was scary.
That ruled.
That was awesome. Put that in the Spelunky clip compilation. God damn.
Honestly. But yeah, it's such a good show.
It's so good.
And so the only time that I have been pulled out of either Breaking Bad or Better Call Saul.
Oh, hang on, we got a donut?
Seymour Disapproves donated $5. Moose.
Buggy, no. Thank you so much, Seymour Disapproves, for the $5. What were you saying, Darla?
Music. All right, the only time I'm ever pulled out of their universe or out of their stuff is usually only when there's either cinematography that is so good that it pulls me out because it's
You just have to appreciate it.
appreciate it, or if the acting is that good.
Oh my
Because
God,
there
yeah.
are moments when there are people acting their asses off.
Oh my god.
And they are doing so fucking well, like portraying like the emotion or like the layers and layers of emotion that you step back, like you have to step back and go, wow, that was really good.
Also, I can finally have this conversation with you. So I'm going to do this with like zero spoilers in terms of plot events.
Sure.
Mild, how do I put this? Not a spoiler of any plot events or character motivations, but how a character acts. There will be a mild-ish spoiler, if you can even call it that.
Okay.
I can finally have this conversation with you about how Kim is such an interesting like response to the Skylar hate.
She's so
Breaking Bad.
multi-dimensional.
So multi-dimensional. Because like Skylar, again, obviously we're not insane. We're Skylar defenders. But I understand why people don't like Skylar. I do.
Really?
Yeah. Like I'm with her, but season 1 and even season 2 Skylar, she's kind of a Karen.
Oh, no, the
Right,
thing
like-
is that she is incredibly so. I feel like
And people I think stick with that. That sticks to them, right? That glues onto their perception of her as a character.
yeah.
And then, you know, she is a three-dimensional character for sure.
Sure.
But I understand why people could just see her as, you know, not even just getting in the way, but just kind of being an unpleasant character at times.
Okay.
Cal, thank you so much for the $5.
_F10 donated $5.
I love how Kim is in that idea of like a response to Skylar. The big issue a lot of fans had with Skylar was getting in Walt's way or whatever. As dumb as that idea is, right?
Okay.
But that was the big thing was getting in Walt's way. Just let Walt get it. Like not supporting Walt, right?
Okay.
And I love how Kim, like as a character, is not that at all, but is still a character. Because like that, if you were just to have Skylar White go along with Walt, that'd be boring. And
Yeah.
so they take that response, they take that idea of, okay, you know what, y'all want somebody who doesn't get in the way of the main character, okay, and they play with it. And again, I'm not going to go too much into it, but they just work so well together. And
Oh, absolutely.
she is such an incredible like
husband is Walter White. Yo.
yo such a great deuteragonist. Like she drives the show in a way that Skylar never did.
Oh, I'm with you. Absolutely.
It's so good. Like I don't have an issue with Skylar as a character, but as like if I were to look at it with the eyes of somebody who did, like I can see that's such an interesting way to respond to it. You know what I mean?
Oh, absolutely.
Because I do see it as like a direct response to that.
You know what does bug me?
What?
Fucking now that I've gotten through like most of the series, what the fuck are these YouTubers talking about?
Yeah.
I swear to God, I've only watched like 2 of the videos about it.
Okay.
But both of them have been misses. Like
Okay.
both of them have sucked ass.
Okay. Like give me some.
Okay, one of them.
I have an idea of what you're going to talk about here.
Oh God. One of them is like like Walter White and like Heisenberg are like separate guys, and like when does Walter White become
when does
Heisenberg?
Walter White become Heisenberg
Or
is like a
something.
huge YouTube like topic of discussion,
Incredibly stupid.
which is missing the point.
Entirely missing the
The problem is too, it's not even like the YouTuber's fault entirely. Vince Gilligan, the showrunner, the creator,
Sure.
pushes that idea all the time.
Really?
Yeah, and like it's very clear from the show, and I think I don't think he means it as literal, but I think he means that as a storytelling device, and
Sure.
people have taken it as literal.
Okay.
Because like Vince Gilligan all the time in interviews will be like, oh, you know, this is when the Heisenberg really pops out of him. But like they're the same dude.
Dr. White and Mr. Heisenberg. That's really
We
how they
made that
treat
joke
it.
all the time. But yeah, it's not a Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde situation. It's just he sucks. And they make that explicit with like flashbacks to pre-Breaking Bad Walter. He's still a kind of a dick.
He's still throwing fucking tantrums.
He's still
and shit.
throwing tantrums. He still sucks. And he's always been this way. And I think it's missing the point so hard in those videos.
The second one was I watched was what was it? It's like top 10 Breaking Bad conspiracies. And this is not even a spoiler. This isn't even close to a spoiler, but they say Kim turns out to be the one.
Wendy?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, that one's funny. Nobody actually believed that. Actually, that's not true. I think some people did believe that. Retroactively, it's a very funny theory.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just think it's funny. Like, I never saw, like, because that was a popular one.
Okay.
I choose to believe most people thought of it in like a jokey way.
Okay.
I could be wrong. I'm sure there are some people
No,
who were
but this
serious
wasn't
about
like a
it.
top 10. Like,
I think we watched the same video.
Oh dear fucking
I think
God.
I know exactly what you're talking about, actually.
That's really funny because I just saw that and I clicked off the video and I like deleted it.
I think
from
if you
my
listen to the rest
history.
of that video, I think they also are like, it's kind of silly.
Okay.
Like, it's top 10 in that it's funny. Actually, that same video is the one where the joke of Gus Fring talking to the birds.
Oh, Jesus
Like, that's where I
Christ,
first
is
heard about
it?
that. Yeah.
Oh God, that's great.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's true.
Yeah, that part's true.
That part's true.
For those who don't know about this, Gus Fring, you know who Gus Fring is, that's not a spoiler, tends to know what's going on a lot of the time, to questionable levels of like omnipotence. And the theory is that the birds talk to him. He speaks to the birds and they tell him what's going on. Because in this scene here, right as he gets suspicious of Walter, a bird flies in the background. The birds told him. That's my favorite. That is my absolute favorite.
I love that. I want every single fucking Breaking Bad character to have some like very like minor superpower.
Every time there's a bird in the background or like a reference to a bird in the show, I'm like, oh, Gus knows.
Gus knows. That rules. Sophie and I had this fucking joke going on the entire time where it's like, oh, and then Gus explodes and there's a
Timeline split. Yeah, because that's a spoiler, but everybody knows Gus dies. Whatever. Breaking Bad, I think we can spoil. That came out.
No,
in, like,
I mean in
2000.
Better Call Saul we were joking about.
Yeah, what I'm saying is, we can spoil that Gus dies in Breaking Bad.
Okay, sure. Whatever.
Better Call Saul, we're not going to spoil. I'm not making any promises about Breaking Bad. But yeah, every single time like something dangerous happened with like
A pre-established or an established character.
an established character
Breaking Bad.
in Breaking Bad,
The pseudo squeakle, I guess.
we would be like, then they die and there's a timeline split.
There's a timeline split.
Like any character that shows up also in Breaking Bad would be like, our timeline split.
Have you seen the theory where in the pool in Walter's backyard
Oh,
is a
whoa.
corrupting force?
Yes, I have. Sorry, somebody donated a very noisy German video, and I'm trying to think through it. Yeah. So one other theory is, you know how there's a lot of shots of pools in Breaking Bad?
Sure. The pool is evil.
The pool is evil.
I see.
The pool is what's causing them to do these things.
I love that. I want to. You know what? Maybe water's just evil. Mm-hmm. All these guys, you know, maybe evil is like one of those like little tiny sponge dinosaurs, and you just throw evil into like a very large water source, and it just grows. I think that's the symbolism they were going for.
Oh, I'm with you. That makes perfect sense, actually. In fact, it's so perfect. I don't see it going out. I don't see it going any other way.
Awesome. Anyway, I'm gonna direct Breaking Bad 3.
That already exists. It's slipping Jimmy.
It's gonna be called Breaking More Bad.
Breaking More Bad. But yeah, I'm sad. It's almost over for us. Because this is my second time going through it. I've seen this series, but Duke is not. And it's been so fun rewatching it with him. Also, rewatching the series, I recommend it. If you've already seen it, you want to go back, both Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul. It's so fun to rewatch. They set stuff up so well. And the dramatic irony is so thick if you already know what's going to happen. It just...
Who ate all the
Sharkwaves, thank you for $10.
My God!
Thank you so much.
What are you doing?
Sharkwaves donated $10. Italian gums.
It's like a separate, it's like a new viewing, it's like a different viewing experience rewatching it because of how much they lay on that dramatic irony. Like, it almost feels like they prepared for a secondary watch. It's great.
It is very well written.
It's so good.
It's
Oh, thank God Germa's gone. Sorry, that was
by Germa.
that was Carcalicious levels of distracting.
Aw.
Small Star, thank you for $5.
Smallest underscore
Thank you all so much for the
donated
donations. Holy crap, we're at
$5.
$55
Dragon time.
already.
Hell yeah.
Oh, Death Row to Candy music also. Hell
So
yeah.
fuck yeah, Dragon Time. So Smallest Turtle has been donating for oh my goodness, I've forgotten what it is called. I think it's Final Fantasy music. I think. And there's like a dragon flying during all of it.
Awesome.
So it's like, yeah, dragon music.
This
dragon
one time, I used to go to a Christian school when I was a child, and they had a summer Bible camp at one point.
Uh-huh.
And I remember they had us all file into the gym on day one for like an announcement type thing, right?
Oh boy.
And this wasn't even a gym. Sorry, not a gym. It was a It's one of those like rich church things that they buy. It's like an orchestra room,
like a stadium,
like a stadium, like a stage. There's like a big stage at the front, and
sure,
you could fit genuinely like probably a couple thousand people in there. It was massive. It was stupid big. Anyway, so they had us all piling into here. This place was packed, by the way.
Yeah.
And they have a video on the projector. Smallest Turtle, thank you for the $5.
Turtle donated $5.
So they had a video playing on the projector, and this was a huge projector. Everybody could see it. And me and a friend of mine had front row seats, and this was not. It was a video of something flying.
Evelyn.
Sorry, hang on. We got another donation. Evelyn, thank you so much for $5. It was something flying, and it was really bad CG, right? Like it was, or that's what it looked like at first, right? And I assumed at first like it's probably an eagle or something, like whatever. Freedom,
not patriotic.
Not patriotic. We're in Canada, but like the free soul. So that's a Christian idea. I don't know. Anyway, and then I look at it and I realize that's not a bird at all. That doesn't have any feathers. What the hell is this thing? It was like really low resolution, by the way. Like you could barely make it out. And then I realized what it was. And my friend sitting next to me realized about the same time. This was probably grade 3 we were in at the time.
Okay.
It was a cliff racer from the video game Morrowind.
No.
Flying around the map of Morrowind, of Vardenfell, if you will.
Yeah.
We lost our shit.
I bet.
Mighty Eagle Angry Birds. This is way pre-Angry Birds. Again, I was in grade 3. I'm 24 now. Do the math. But yeah, it was a fucking cliff racer. I don't know how they got their hands on that. I guess they Googled like something beautiful, majestic flying. I don't know, but they found a video of a cliff racer flying around in Morrowind. It was low resolution. Maybe they thought it was a pterodactyl. I feel like.
Would they really?
Would they show dinosaurs? I don't know. Yeah, that's a good question. I don't remember if Christians believe in dinosaurs. I don't remember.
It depends.
Depends. Yeah, it depends on which church you're in, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was so funny. We like lost our shit because me and my friend played a ton of Morrowind back in the day. Grade 3, that's like all we played. I had that on the original Xbox, baby. Anyways, that was funny.
That is so crazy. You and I had such different childhoods.
Did we?
Yeah, no, just like with the idea of like video games at a young age.
Oh,
I'm just thinking like, wow.
Yeah, my uncle was a gamer, so a lot of this stuff I was like hand-me-downs from him.
Runs in the family.
Runs in the family, exactly. Yeah, a lot of this stuff was either hand-me-downs from him or like I saw him playing it when I was younger. In a few years, I'd pick it up. Morrowind was one of those games. Same with the N64 entire library. He had an N64 and I would play on it, and then eventually they got me an N64.
Awesome.
Yeah. But yeah, so I think I played my first game when I was 2. I think I played Rampage for the I know I played Rampage for the N64. I think I was 2.
Hold on, I gotta Google something because I want to do a childhood story, but I'm worried that if someone just Googles what I'm
you gotta check the facts for this.
No, I'm worried if someone Googles what I talk about, I'm gonna dox myself.
Oh, okay, even better.
Yeah,
even more exciting.
It's a very niche thing that might have only been in my school. So
you think the ones who don't believe in dinosaurs are the fundamentalists and the young Earth creationists? I think that's not what the church I was at was. I left that place in grade 4, and none of my family was religious, so none of that stuff stuck with me. And then the next Christian school I went to also taught evolution because they were chill as hell. And then I went to public school, and I forgot all the religious stuff.
Oh, thank God. Someone else has the exact same fucking name, so it's going to be impossible.
Perfect.
Okay, so in my fucking middle school, I went to a Christian middle school, and it just, your story reminded me of it somehow. There was this program which took up one of our class times, one of our class times on the schedule, and it was called Wake Up with Jamie.
Wake Up with Jamie.
It was called Wake Up with Jamie. This random guy named Jamie would go down to our school, and I think he lived in like one of like the church owned properties or something, but I don't know because I was a middle schooler. But I think he owned like a house that was in between like our school and the church, and we would come over.
Oh, Jamie, I know the story.
We would come over to his house, just chill out in his house for a while, and he would talk about God or whatever. And he was supposed to be like a cool 20 or 30 something guy.
Sure.
Nebulously, 20s, 30s guy who would, try to, coolify God or whatever.
Right, for the kids.
For the kids.
Make it hip.
He was, I believe, in retrospect, a very evangelical Christian, like very, like, capital E, which means that it was just like, they were trying to convert you as quickly as possible, more or less. And he had an Xbox. And we would just all chill out, like right there. And then after school, you could also just hang out at his house, unsupervised by any teachers or any staff or anything. You could just go and hang out with Jamie.
Yay, Jamie.
This is the same middle school where, what is that? 8th grade, one of the fucking kids got pregnant.
Awesome!
Oh dear God. Yeah, no, it was such a weird thing.
Yeah, that's not good.
Yeah, no, it was such.
Not necessarily at his house.
At his house. This is the same place. I'm just saying, like,
same middle school. Not. It didn't happen at Jamie's house.
It didn't happen at Jamie's house. It was just.
That'd be too dark of a story to tell.
The kids were not supervised, is what I'm going to say. And it was like, in retrospect, one of the creepiest fucking things.
Yeah.
Who the fuck says, hey, kids, go to my house.
Go hang out at Jamie's place.
Wake up with him.
That is such
like a weird thing.
Oh, it's weird.
Right?
It's weird.
So yeah, that's my fucking story.
No, don't worry, we wouldn't tell like a dark story.
No, I wouldn't tell a dark story.
No, nothing bad happened to Jamie's that we know of.
That we know of.
I'm gonna restart again, goddamn. Getting some wax.
Happy Valentine's Day, everyone.
Happy Valentine's Day with Jamie.
Sophie, are you enjoying the dragon music?
I am. It's actually very funny. The camera angle for some of this dragon, minus the mouse movement because it was like pretty stationary in the video, looks quite a bit like the Cliff Racer video. the palette is similar with like the yellowed like yellow dirt kind of look.
Sure.
And when it first started, the camera angle was almost actually, well, chat can't see it, but when the video first starts, it's very close to the same like camera angle of what I saw as a kid. I tried to find it. I don't think I ever found the video online. This was like early YouTube. Let's see. I was in grade 3. You start kindergarten at what? Grade 5?
Kindergarten?
I think. Sorry, age 5?
Oh, age 5. It's like grade 5.
Yeah,
That's
sorry.
like kind of late, don't you?
Yeah,
think?
a little late for kindergarten.
Kindergarten sounds about 5.
I think I started kindergarten
right.
at 5. So grade 1, 6, 7. So I would have been 8 years old.
Something like that.
I was born in 1998, so that would have been 2006.
Sure.
So 2006 YouTube, very early days, they would have found it. So that's gone. But let me tell you, there was Morrowind videos on YouTube in 2006.
It's been crazy watching things like, I don't know, YouTube evolve.
Oh my god.
Over our fucking
I still remember when YouTube got a .ca link.
Yeah.
Oh, they made a big deal out of it. They put a big banner on the top of the screen. They said, YouTube has now come to Canada. And I was really confused because I had been watching YouTube for like over a year at that point as a kid.
That rules.
Also the .ca link thing, that's my like summation of what must have happened.
Yeah.
I don't actually know if that's what happened because I was too young to remember. When I was a kid, I was just confused. That's my like modern adult like reinterpretation of what the events must have been.
When was that around?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I was a kid.
Well,
I watched Nintendo Capri Sun.
Ah.
And then he would go in the bathroom, and I'd lose my shit every time.
Okay.
Nintendo Capri Sun had a lot of catchphrases. In the bathroom was one of them. He also had a song that like rings in my ears to this day. I just think about it.
Really?
Genuinely to this day, like as in like past week type this day.
Wow.
He had a song. It was about taking a dump. And oh god, can I remember the lyrics? Hang on.
Okay, hold on. She's got a brain blast.
I can't remember the beginning of the verse.
Yeah.
But it was something like a dick in the butt feels so good when you're taking a dump. You know it.
Maybe you shouldn't have been watching this.
That's what my grandpa said.
Poor grandpa.
Remember hating the bathroom jokes? I loved the bathroom joke.
Yeah,
Good
Sophie's
jokes.
got a little bit of potty humor.
I was like 7. Of course
Yeah.
I had potty humor.
And nowadays we still fart and laugh, so
Mhm.
like, what's changed?
But yeah, I don't remember all the Nintendo Capri Sun catchphrases. You know, in the bathroom, I know there was one that he did when he found when he was playing Zelda games, and he would open a chest and it would be a green rupee. He would always say the same thing. It was like a rage moment. # rage moment. I don't remember what that was.
Yeah.
One of his like most popular clips was him doing that in Wind Waker. I think it might have just screamed. It might have just been a scream, but it was like such a specific scream that it was like a catchphrase. I don't remember. All I remember is that his like his YouTube header had like all of his catchphrases on it back in the day.
Really?
And when I was a kid, like, because I wanted to do YouTube, obviously. When I was a kid, I would talk to my friends and I was like, hey, when I'm a YouTuber, what should my catchphrases be? And that was like a thing back then. Every YouTuber had like a catchphrase.
No, that's adorable. Are you kidding me?
And my friend was like, you know, Nintendo Capri Sun once said that if you want to be a YouTuber, you have to let your catchphrases come naturally. And I was like, oh, yes, wise wisdom. But what would mine be, though? The one where he gets a green rupee and he would scream loudly for a minute? Yeah, that's the one.
Great.
You still have the Machinima intro sting seared into my head? Yeah, I used to watch Freeman's Mind, which had those back on it, that stinger on it in the beginning, back in the day. I can't talk. I still think Freeman's Mind is like really funny.
Yeah.
Not all of it, and I haven't watched it in a long time. But I watched it a few years ago, and I remember just thinking, like, this kind of holds up.
Kinda.
Kind of. I'm sure there's probably some R slurs in there, given the time frame.
Watching old videos,
You just kind of have to prepare for it.
it's like walking in a fucking minefield.
It is. It is.
Shout out to Ellie for somehow navigating through all that.
For real.
Yeah. Crazy.
I watched some of, like, Ellie's old YouTube poops back in the day.
It's
Which was wild to me when I realized, because there was one very specific one, and I'm not going to name what it was because I'm sure me and Ellie are both happy to forget about it.
Yeah.
But I remember seeing, like, that I watched specifically. It was The Price is Rice. I watched it for the first time a few years ago, right? Go onto Ellie's channel, sort by most popular, and scrolled for a bit, and I saw it, and I just stopped because it was like an influential YouTube poop for me as a kid.
That's cute.
Wild. There are a few abridged series that don't have the R word in them. Yeah, it's unfortunate.
It happens.
It was the time period.
All we can do is
Do better.
grow and learn and do better. And there's something beautiful about the world.
There is something beautiful. There's something beautiful about that.
Except for the assholes who won't fucking change. Fuck those guys.
People just insist, no, I'm gonna keep doing it this way for my whole life.
Back in my day, it's like, it's not your day. Times have changed.
I'm so fucking changed. Gary's mod videos were such a big part of your early life, you don't even remember half of them. Ooh, which Gary's mod videos did I watch back in the day? I definitely did. Oh my god, Das Boshits. That's the name of the channel. Das Boshits. Specifically, it's specifically spelled like that. Gmod series. Oh god, what was it called, chat? What was it called? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Might have just been called Das Boshit. No, that's just the channel. It had a name. It had a name. The Gmod Idiot Box! That's what it was! I don't want to go up there. The Gmod Idiot Box. The person who runs that channel a few years ago did like a how-to guide on how to like animate in Gmod, I remember.
Really?
Yeah. Oh my god, Hacks, that's right! Oh my goodness. Yeah, Hacks, Duke, you weren't around for this.
No, I wasn't.
Hacks was a Dr. Breen with a very large head, and when a player was hacking in Gmod, in the Gmod Idiot Box in this world, giant head Dr. Breen would come out and yell hacks, which was a cut version of the word man hacks in Half-Life 2.
Okay.
He'd yell hacks, and he'd shoot you with a bunch of guns.
Fine.
Yeah, because cheating is wrong and bad.
Well, naturally.
Yeah. This is a fight we have not stopped fighting since 1991. I don't know when Quake came out.
That sounds about right. Who knows?
I do know when Quake came out. It came out in 96. I don't know why I forgot. For somebody who quotes the release date of Quake all the time when I want to give like fun facts about game history, because I do. I always quote the release date of Quake. I just completely forgot it.
Why?
When it counted. Why? Because
No.
Half-Life came out in 1998, and I remember that because it's my birth year, and Half-Life looks a lot better than Quake.
Ah.
And it's my fun fact.
Wow. Very fun.
Not bullets would point at you in a computer. Oh, a computer would fly at you. Excuse me, you're right. Like one of those old school monitors from the Counter-Strike source pack. You're right. Excuse me. I misremembered.
I can't believe you do this.
I know. I'm misinformation.
Spreading misinformation
Uh-huh.
online. Can't even trust your favorite e-girl online anymore.
Can't. I'm rewriting history.
So sad.
Oh, I made those pork chops again, chat. The ones
They're
that
so
I
fucking good.
oh my god,
You're so
they're
good.
so obscenely good.
Obscenely good.
We got that pack. That was a pack of 6 pork chops for 12 Canadian dollars. That's $2 per pork chop.
2 Canadian bucks.
Canadian,
Which is like
bucks
fucking cheap
a
as hell for
pork
the
chop.
US.
That it was obscenely good. Like
It was just so good.
for real. If you didn't see yesterday's stream, the HelloFresh sponsored one. By the way, the code is still active.
And what's that code, by the way?
Why that code would be Hello Sophie Baby.
Wow.
If you didn't see that stream, like, goddamn, I shocked myself.
Uh-huh.
I made a little bit of a mistake. I said at the beginning of the recipe that you don't cover it with the other pan. You do. You cover it with a lid or another pan, just like with the chicken. I don't know why I said you didn't at first. I was scrambled. My brain was scrambled. There's a lot of recipes to go through. And I corrected myself halfway through. But just to clarify, for the pork chops, you do put the pan or lid on top of your existing pan when you're frying them. That keeps all the juice in. Makes them super moist. Because it cooks them super fast. And that keeps them from drying out. Because if you just pan fry the whole time, then they get a little dry. Oven, same thing. But if you capture the heat in there, it cooks faster and it's good. It's great.
Hell yeah. Oh no.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! I don't care. that was a series of unfortunate events.
Truly.
And we're at the end of our music playlist.
Oh no.
It's quiet. It's silent.
It's quiet. It's silent.
I have to
We'll
adjust.
never hear a noise again.
Mhm.
Oh well. At least we have our beautiful melodic voices. Oh my god, that was a drop.
It was planned,
Yeah, calculated. even.
calculated. Do you remember in like middle school era kind of range
Okay.
when kids would always just be like, awkward silence?
No.
You never had that? Oh my god. When I was a kid, everybody would just be like, awkward silence. Like all the time. Even if like somebody would just stop talking for half a second. Like, it's not awkward, motherfucker. You made it awkward. We're just hanging out.
That sounds atrocious.
You never had that?
I didn't talk to anyone in middle school.
When was the last time I won a run of Spelunky? Not too long ago. I don't play Spelunky super often.
Sophie doesn't play Spelunky to win.
I don't. I play it just to play it. Like I can win it if I just like go into gamer mode. But I'm just kind of playing to like have something to do.
Pastime.
This is an important game to me. This is a very like casual game for me. This is just I go on autopilot when I play this game. I don't even have to look at the screen to like I can look at it in my peripheral vision and do pretty fine, which I often do when I'm looking at chat.
Yeah. It's pretty awesome.
Just like right now. Just like how you play Isaac to win and then die at a dark room every time. See, I play Isaac to win. I've played Isaac I have probably 1,000 hours if you take both Isaac games together.
Yeah.
In Isaac. And so like I've kind of hit a point, and you have to shake off the rust when I come back to it, right? But I have hit a point where if I'm just doing a regular run, Blue Baby, I just kind of win every time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like if you do the harder bosses, no, I die all the time. But like the classic back in the day, like Blue Baby was the hardest boss Isaac had, right? With base rebirth.
Sure.
Doing a run of that, I can do it in my freaking sleep.
Wow. You're a bit of a gamer.
I'm a gamer. I'm not trying to I'm not trying to brag. I'm just saying how like
Wow, you're so cool.
No,
you're
I'm talking
so beautiful.
No,
and
I'm
you're so
not
hot.
bragging.
And you're so
I'm just
amazing, and I love you so
saying
much.
it's like Spelunky's similar
yeah,
to
you're
me
so wonderful.
in
and
that I can
love
play it
you.
on autopilot.
Yeah, and you're so good at everything.
Okay. All right.
Okay, kiss me.
Chest runs are in the bag if you have the right build. Chest runs are in the bag 100% of the time because you go to the chest, and even if you have a bad run, then you get 1,000 items. Especially back in the day, base rebirth, you got so many more items from the boss fights in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just saying.
Also accept that you're good. You're good at video games
I'm
forever.
gonna say
100
it.
million times. Say it.
No, then I'll
Say it.
never win again. I'm a streamer. That's like the ultimate invocation.
Say
of the
that you're a
streamer curse.
god.
Oh,
You gotta go, let's go! I'm a
No!
god! Wow! I will never be smitten down. I'm never gonna die.
I'm never gonna die.
See, look, you're fine. See?
No, I was quoting you. I was quoting you.
See,
I
look,
wasn't
you're fine.
saying. Oh no.
Aw, nuts.
Sophie Q, babe. Where does Q come from?
It's for high IQ. It's for... it's for queen.
Queen? Is it Queen?
It's for question mark.
Question mark. Oh, you know? I don't.
Cutie pie.
My middle name is Anne.
Don't give that away.
Why?
Are you gonna give away your fucking social security numbers
It's
next?
a middle name.
Yeah.
Jack, save me the $10.
You know who ate all the donuts?
And you may ask yourself,
My God, what are you doing?
Jax donated $10. I don't have a joke, but I do have music.
Thank you so much, Jax.
Thank you, Jax.
Why can't I give away my middle name?
Because it's more information the gamers will use
I've
to
already said my
hack your
middle name on
Xbox
stream
account.
before. Isn't it a secret?
They're gonna hack your Xbox
Evelyn, thank you
account.
for the $5. Oh my god, $80. Y'all, thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you all so
We're gonna hit
very
goal
so
soon
much.
here.
You okay?
Mm-hmm.
Gaming?
I'm just trying to why can't I say my middle name?
It's too much.
It's not like I have that as like my password security code.
It is.
It's
all
not.
of your security questions right there.
It's not. I can confidently say I have never used my middle name as a security code question.
That's for the best. It's only 3 letters.
Because it's 4, thank you. It ends with an E.
ANNN? Wow.
Shut up.
I love you. I'm
I
sorry.
love you.
Wow. You still love me, right? Happy Valentine's Day, right?
I'll have to think it over.
Right?
I love you. But
you.
yeah, I never do that because it's like that is the worst possible security question.
Yeah.
Even as a kid I knew that. And I was dumb with my passwords when I was a kid. Like, Duke, didn't you give your middle name?
Yeah, it's
before?
Danger.
Yeah, you're right. Like, why can't I say my middle name? It's because it's not funny. Because it's not interesting.
No, it's very interesting.
It's
Everything about
not.
you is
It's just a
interesting.
middle name.
I love you.
No, nobody on the planet has an interesting middle name except for you.
Aw. 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 I'm trying to think of someone else who I can actually divulge to their middle name without feeling like
I
I've...
can't think of many middle names because nobody uses them. I chose my little brother's middle name.
You did?
I did, somewhat.
Oh.
I
You chose the first letter or something and
No,
you
no,
just
no, no,
kind of
no, no.
scrolled down all the options?
I was playing Kingdom Hearts quite frequently when I was 7 years old.
Your brother's middle name is Sora.
No, not quite.
Mickey.
Nope. My favorite character was Axel from Kingdom Hearts 2.
No.
And I wanted my little brother's middle name to be Axel.
Uh-huh.
And my mom said no, because that's an anime boy's name. But she decided to go with Alex and extend it to Alexander. Same letters, just different order.
Axel Xander.
I'm sorry?
Axel Xander.
But yeah.
Does your
so-
brother know this?
I don't know if I've told him. My mom wouldn't
should.
remember this story, though. I even she wouldn't. I'm fairly confident in.
Okay.
She would probably just, knowing my mom, she'd go, that sounds right.
Your mom rules.
Uh-huh. Reminder that someone out there has the middle name Carcat, just a brief reminder.
It's really brave of you to out yourself like that.
Damn!
Please stay. Please keep watching. I'm sorry.
Just need to Nort your brother to get that name changed. No, that would add an extra X. That would be Axelx or something. I'm in trouble. No, I'm not.
Hey, you're fine.
I'm fine.
There are going to be 2 ghosts now.
No, there won't.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah. Maybe.
Nope.
Oh.
Because I'm out of here. Zaxel.
Hey, shout out to all of the trans masks out there with the names like Dave.
Was that a
Dave-
shout out or was that a like
Shout out
like
to
a
all
like
the
was
guys,
that like a roast?
to all the
Was
trans
that like
masks
a,
out there with Dirk and Dave names.
Is that a shout out or is that like a
No, this is with respect.
I don't
I'm
know
sorry.
if it is. Given your reaction to Carcalicious, and if you're a real fan, you'd listen to the anthem.
Wait, my headphones, they don't... Do you want me to blast...
Do you want me to go get the
it?
clip of you taking off your headphones and me saying don't do that when Carcalicious came on? Don't even try to defend yourself here.
That's awesome.
It's okay. Homestuck fans are used to being made fun of. They do it to themselves all the time.
Yeah, exactly.
Shout out to the woman named Roxy. I hate to break it to you, Roxy is not a. Well, I guess Dave is also.
Yeah, Dave's also a normal one. So sorry.
Fair enough, but like, I think Dirk is the most like.
Shout out to Jades out there. Shout out to Junes out there.
Why you be so mean?
I'm saying shout out. I'm not.
I don't think you
I'm
are.
not even being antagonistic. I'm literally just saying shout out.
All right.
It's with respect.
Whatever you say. Oh, and there goes that song. Too long.
Too long.
Yeah, just a reminder: if the song's over 5 minutes, it gets cut off.
But we still get to enjoy
We
a
still
lot
get
of
to
it.
enjoy a lot of it.
Will the Vriskas please stand up? Now that I want respect. You know what you've done. God, the funniest fucking thing.
Hang on, I'll
Did
turn
you-
the song up.
Yeah, go for it.
You keep talking.
Oh, it's Penny's song.
It's still my favorite song she's ever done.
Penny's so fucking talented. Jesus Christ. What was I gonna say? Hold on, I'm gonna drink. I remember now. Fucking Tumblr. There was a Tumblr sexy woman poll, and my God, not you all the people on Tumblr, so up in arms about it.
So angry.
Like, God damn, you guys are still actually like attacking each other over this shit.
So pissed. So
Crazy.
the big thing that happened on my timeline
Yeah.
was that I don't remember if
I think it was Bayonetta.
it was Bayonetta versus Hatsune Miku.
versus Miku.
And Bayonetta was winning. And people
Yeah.
were pissed. They were like, excuse me, Hatsune Miku is way more of a Tumblr woman. And like, they were so pissed
Yeah.
that apparently people started spreading this rumor, and maybe it's true, but they were insistent that the Vriska stands are botting the polls, and they're getting rid of Hatsune Miku as early as they can because they know she would stand a legitimate chance.
Absolutely crazy.
First off, if they're botting it, it doesn't matter if Hatsune Miku would have stood a chance, so that doesn't add up. But also, like, do you really think
You guys are putting that much fucking
put
emphasis on
that
this?
much? You really think that people care that much that they're gonna bot this?
The thing is,
This,
too,
like-
if they're spreading misinformation, they're going crazy.
I mean, it's a fairly niche Tumblr poll. Well, it's like this wasn't even as big as like the Twitter sexy man poll and the follow-up Tumblr sexy man poll, which just recently happened.
Sure.
Like that one was fun, and a lot of people were into it because that was a response to the Twitter sexy man poll, which, let's all be honest, had
Twitter users.
was Twitter users. The bias is wrong. You know, like it was a Twitter Tumblr sexy man poll. That just doesn't work, right? But then like they got so mad.
It's just
It's like,
funny.
do you really think that people are botting it? Or maybe they just think Vrisk is cool. Maybe they just like Bayonetta. Like, Bayonetta's pretty fucking popular.
They mailed in Bayo ballots. People spent $2,000 on botting My Hero Academia ship series of polls. Anything's possible. Wait, they what? You know what? I'm not surprised. You know what? I accept this. I let it flow past me like a river. I will forget about this.
Yeah, the Twitter one was perfect because Reagan lost the only poll he would have won. Yeah, no, that was fun. I'm not like I still stand that Reagan never should have been even on the freaking board. But
It was funny.
is that how you pronounce it? Because I feel like I'm saying the president every time. Is that how you pronounce it? Is it Reagan or is it like Regan or something? Give me something different. I don't want to say Reagan anymore.
Rain.
I don't think so. I'm going to be honest. I don't
Ronald
think that's it.
Reagan won the polls?
It is? Okay.
Damn.
Anyway, but yeah, like, it wasn't even just that. Like, it's not even just the
cares?
like. Also, yeah, who cares?
That's my statement on this situation. Is who cares?
But I think we can all agree that like a Tumblr sexy man poll on Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that one that's worth a recount.
Sure.
But like, I don't know. I'm not saying nobody botted the Tumblr like
No, I
Tumblr
think people just got
woman
angry
poll,
about it. It's very
but
funny.
I think people.
I think it's a good joke. That's all I'm trying to say.
Oh yeah. Oh no.
Sophie, you're also taking this too seriously now.
No. I'm joking about it on stream.
Okay.
Can't joke about it on stream without being
No,
too
no, no, no,
serious.
no, 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 no.
Divorce. Fight on Valentine's.
Happy Valentine's Day, everyone.
Reagan getting specifically to second place in something he's not qualified for and losing is the most Reagan thing to do. No, I think that's hysterical.
Oh, it's fucking hilarious.
And the fact that the queen died like the same day, it's
beautiful.
It is
Lines up.
it is the funniest thing that could possibly have happened. That is one of the best like days of the internet. Ooh, jetpack. That's one of the best days the internet has had.
For a while, yeah. Right up there next to the fucking 2020 election or whatever. You
What
remember
happened on
that?
the 20? No.
Shit. Why do I want to talk about this? Fucking this supernatural shit, and then like the election also
that's
happened, and then like some other thing
right.
happened.
Right. Excuse me. Sorry, so much history, you know. I
So much
forget.
history. Yeah.
There was a lot on that day, actually. Yeah, it wasn't just the supernatural shit. There was like
It was like a bunch
that
of other
happened.
shit. Yeah. It was like really funny.
Yeah, I can't remember all of it, but I do remember people talking about how much happened. I remember the compilation post that came out about like all the events that happened that day.
Yeah. Supernatural Angel got sent to super hell. No, he got sent to super hell because he confessed his gay love.
Specifically.
Which is really funny
So funny.
in context and out of context. Bro, Dean
Go to
didn't
super
see his family in heaven. He saw his car. Yeah. It's such a fucking mess. Some of it wasn't true. Oh yeah, there's something with like Putin or whatever. Right? Wrong?
know.
Maybe? I don't remember.
I don't
But,
remember
like,
any of it. I don't think about that stuff too much because I'm too busy thinking about other stuff like, oh, what do I
video
have for
games.
dinner tonight?
Yeah. Yeah.
Marshmallow?
Marshmallow.
He's meowing.
He's been meowing all day.
Oh my god, he's been such a dick. Every morning now. Starting
Every
at
morning.
around 7 a.m., I would
Yeah.
say? Around 7.
Seven, like on the dot every morning.
He will walk in, and it's very consistent, like schedule time-wise. He will come into the room, and he will start meowing. And you can probably hear him in the mic. He's very loud. He is a loud meow. And he will meow, and he will meow, and he will meow.
The thing is that they have food out.
They have food out. They've got water. They're fine. He wants us to wake up. He wants attention.
Yeah.
And the best part is, too, one of us will get up. Duke usually gets up first.
I will get up.
And then he will go, you know, hang out with Duke for a bit. And then a couple minutes pass. And I'm sitting in bed, and I hear, meow.
He wants you too.
He wants me too. And sometimes I'll call him up into the bed. Also, he refuses to jump onto the bed without being invited. So
Yeah.
if that's what he wants, you have to invite him. If you don't invite him, you're getting meowed at for an hour. He's meowing in the bedroom. I think he wants us to go to bed.
I think he wants us in the bed petting him.
He wants us in the bed petting
Do you
him.
want me to check on him?
No, he's fine. He's right
Yeah,
there.
there he is.
He's fine. He just wants attention. Now he's gonna go poop. You go poop, baby? Is that what you're trying to tell us? But like, he's so noisy. He's got the loudest meow
It's
in
great.
the world.
It's so pathetic.
He has a street cat meow.
Uh-huh.
Very noisy, very, very old manish,
Mm-hmm.
and so full of love.
It's so full of love. We love him so much. Like we joke about him, but he's
Oh, he's so sweet.
such a precious little
He is
angel.
so cuddly.
I will wake up probably like 50% of the days. I will wake up and he will be asleep like right on my back.
Mm-hmm.
He'll just be lying on top.
He's been
of
sleeping
us.
on my butt cheeks lately. Right on the cheek. He will like deviate. It depends on which side I'm laying on. He'll go to the cheek that's flattest.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
That rules.
And flat cheeks in my house, not easy to come by.
Not easy at all. Everyone here's caked up. Don't worry.
It's funny because like I'll feel him on my booty cheek, and I'll give it a little jiggle, like a booty jiggle. And my butt, it does like the butt wiggle thing,
The butt wiggle, sure.
It's not a very tense object, and like I'll feel him just kind of wobble on there. It's like a waterbed for him. It's like a heated waterbed, I think, is what my butt is too.
Oh, that rules.
Uh-huh.
I love you.
I love you so much. He stopped sleeping in his like he for the longest time his favorite spot was like in the crook of my arm while I slept, which was manageable. Although it did tickle me from time to time with his whiskers, and
His
that
whiskers are so tickly.
that would get to me. Now he's just on my back. It doesn't matter. He just wants on my back.
Which sucks because you roll around a lot.
That's the thing. I gotta move. I have chronic pain. I gotta scooch, or I will be in a lot of pain. And he doesn't get it. He
doesn't
thinks
get
I'm
it.
getting rid of him. Every time I need to move, I have to like move slowly so he knows it's happening. And then I have to like reach around as best as I can because he's on my ass. Scoop him a little bit, do my roll, and then put him back on my other cheek so he's comfy. So he doesn't leave. Because I don't want him to leave because he's cute.
Yeah, he's adorable. And also when he gets up, that's when he starts crying.
Your cat also likes hold on, what oh, I was reading something.
My cat likes to sleep on top of
Your face. Yeah, Marshmallow, his another spot that he likes lately is my boobs because he wants the highest point on the bed.
It's true.
If I'm lying on my back, he will climb onto my boobs and use them as like a platform, and he'll stand on them.
It's true.
I have a picture of him on my phone, which I'm not sharing because it's about a boob, but he's just standing on my, like, fully, like, all four legs just on one boob. That's not comfortable.
He's just perched there.
That doesn't feel good. He'll claw your boobs. He doesn't claw mine, thankfully.
Yeah.
He doesn't claw mine.
He's very soft, thank goodness.
He's very soft. Although this one time he was cuddling me, and Duke was in the other room, and Duke called me over, and the only way for me to get up was to, like, Marshmallow was like on top of me, so I had to bring him with me, and he dug his claws in as I like started to get up,
yeah.
and he just sunk into me. And I had to carry him to Duke because I couldn't put him down because his claws were so deep into my like body. I just had to deal with it. He was attached to me.
I had to help remove him. That was fun. He's walking around the house just making little merp noises. What a guy.
What a funny guy.
What a funny guy.
What a type of guy.
What a type of guy. What a guy that I'm so happy to have in our house.
Oh, so happy.
Like, every once in a while, I sit here and I realize, Sophie, I love you very much. We're in the same house. We live together. We're in love with each other. We have two wonderful cats. And, like, thanks to everyone here, we're able to, like, live safely and comfortably together. And it's just, it's so nice.
So nice. And it really is a thanks to y'all, because like when Duke was moving up here, I had to save money for the immigration. Reminder that like it has cost us probably $5,000 in total.
Upwards
by now.
more,
Upwards
probably
of,
more, $5,000.
And there's more bills to come.
Yep.
And like that money came out of like y'all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
That's all y'all. Like, that's money I could not have saved up at a traditional job.
Absolutely.
I just couldn't. When I worked traditional jobs, like, I didn't have savings. It all went to the pay stubs. So, thank y'all.
Thank you all so much. We really appreciate it. You are all so incredibly kind and generous, and just thank you.
The import fees on hubbies are steep these days. You have no idea.
The thing is that it scares me because this is just like me. Like a single guy going across the border.
What if we had a whole family?
Like, what if there was a family? You know, what if there's like, what if like a whole like, you know, mom, dad, 2 kids came over the border? $5,000 each?
Like, that's so much.
Uh-huh.
And they do it on purpose.
Oh, absolutely. It's to keep people out, but like, it's terrifying.
It's
incredibly classist.
I think it's,
and
well, obviously it's super classist.
Yeah.
I think it's billionaire mentality. And what I mean by that is, you know how people say that billionaires like stimulate the economy, like, oh, you know, like there's that one post going around, like, oh, you give a $600 to a billionaire, it gets multiplied 10 times in a week, right?
Sure, yeah, whatever.
I think it's that same mentality of like having money means you're capable of generating money and benefiting the economy, because the idea is I think their like reasoning that they would give if you ask them is they want to make sure that the people they let in are able to support the economy of Canada.
Yeah.
But that falls flat on its face when you recognize that they don't let you get a job while you're immigrating. You can't work unless you have a work visa specifically. which for something like what Duke and I are doing, he does not have a work visa.
Mhm.
We applied for one. They just never got it to us.
Yep.
Oh, I
Oh.
thought I had room. Dang. Anyways, who posted that? Oh, it was a post making fun of it. Don't worry. Anyways, but like I think it's the same sort of mentality. It's like because if they want you to stimulate the economy, if they want to make sure that you're not like I don't know from their
Taking money away
taking
from
money
them or
from the country, right?
Yeah.
Let you work so you can put that money back into the economy. I don't know.
it's crazy.
Because they really do expect you, like, to just not make income for
2 years.
like.
2
Luckily,
plus.
Twitch is a U.S. based company. We can do this.
Yep.
But, like, if you didn't stream, I do all the money. You can't get a job at McDonald's. You can't get a job like anywhere until this is done.
Yep.
And like, what does that mean for the average family, right? Like again, the whole family. Let's say you have like, let's say you got like your partner, maybe like your mom, like she's like 60 or something, right?
Yeah.
Moving, one person has to cover all those bills for upwards of 2 to 3 years.
The person who's sponsoring.
The person who's sponsoring. It's too much.
Can I get him?
No, he's fine. Marshmallow. He just wants you to pet him. He's not,
I know.
He's not gonna stop.
Marshman, baby. Yeah.
Chad, is he
you.
coming up on the? Is he coming up on the on the thing on the mic? Darling, don't. He's fine. Come back.
I know. Just. I'm sorry. I love you.
It's okay. He's just meowing. He's,
He's
not
just
gonna
gonna-
stop if you go to him.
I can put him on my lap though.
He doesn't like to be on the lap here.
He doesn't mind. I'm gonna bring him over. Hi, baby. Hi. Hi.
A little, you hear him scream. Yeah, he's yelling.
Come closer. Closer so I don't have to move and bug Sophie.
Oh yeah. Oh no! I blew up some turkeys and the meat got crushed.
Oh no.
Here, you're darling. Come closer to the mic.
I'm sorry.
This is why I didn't want you to bring
No,
marshmallow. up. You
it's
can't
okay.
lean to
I'm,
the mic.
I'm leaning. I'm leaning. I'm fine.
Okay.
I'm closer to the mic than you are.
Okay.
I love you.
I love you.
Also, Marshmallow's here.
Mhm.
Everyone say hello to Marshmallow. He's leaving.
Yeah, I told you he would leave. What did I say?
Because he made eye contact with his food bowl and he said, "Ooh,
I'm right. I'm right every time. I'm always right.
I love you.
I love you.
People are saying bye, Marshmallow. Oh god, I'm so happy that he's indoors now.
Oh yeah. And he's not running out as much.
Yep.
He still will like stand by the door if he doesn't get his way. It's really funny.
It's really funny.
Like today, Duke accidentally like
I tripped over
him, and he just like walked the door. He was just like, all right, I'm done. I leave. I run away. You're
It was
terrible
so
parents. I run away.
sad. I ran over to him like, "Oh God, baby, I'm so sorry," and he just like walked over to the door and just looked at me like, "Let me out now. I'm never coming
done.
back."
I'm never coming home. You're so mean to me.
Yeah,
Baby,
you.
we're not in there. And we're not gonna be in there, so quit trying.
We're
He's literally
working.
standing in our bedroom door, just meowing.
He's just standing in the door.
Do you want to go on the bed? Are you asking to go up on the bed? You can go on the bed, baby. This is a bad seeds.
He knows he can go on the bed.
I think he's just being a weirdo.
He will fall asleep on the bed. It's fine.
No, I know. He wants attention.
Mm-hmm.
Talk to the orphan union for better orphan conditions. He's not even an orphan now. He's adopted. This is not a foster home.
He's just being silly. I'm sorry.
He is being silly. He's like jumping on the couch and
He's doing laps.
doing laps. He's
You
not
gotta-
usually this like moving around.
Yeah, we gotta play with him later.
Yeah, we're gonna have to.
Yeah.
Marshman, don't you know it's stream time?
He doesn't even know.
He doesn't
Chatty
even
doesn't
know.
even know.
He doesn't even know about paying the bills. He doesn't even know it's Valentine's Day.
He doesn't even know, and yet we love him so much.
Yet we love him so much.
Mm-hmm.
Chat, if you don't have a Valentine today, Marshmallow will be your Valentine.
Marshmallow will be your Valentine.
You know, having cats is good because then you don't have to have like a parasocial relationship with your chat. You can have them have a parasocial relationship with your cat.
Yeah.
It's good.
I have a parasocial relationship with Lola.
Lola.
She doesn't even know I exist, and yet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you know what, chat? You can fully have a parasocial relationship with our cats.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Gilbert loves you.
Gilbert loves you. Gilbert loves you on a personal level.
On a personal level.
Gilbert would be your best friend if you met in real life. If you DM'd Gilbert, he would absolutely play League of Legends with you. The only problem is he doesn't have thumbs.
He doesn't have thumbs. He doesn't even have thumbs. He doesn't even know how to play. He only knows Fortnite.
He only knows Fortnite. He doesn't even know how to play it. He just knows about it.
Speaking of Fortnite,
Mhm.
I'm gonna complain about Fortnite for a
Oh,
second.
please.
I'm sorry.
Complain away.
So, the kindness of chat and everyone, I had gotten the Fortnite Battle Pass. Thank you all.
Fortnite Battle Pass.
And I did just shit out my ass, but oh my god, it's so frustrating. So I completed the Fortnite Battle Pass, like for the level 100 stuff, right?
Right.
And then there's the after like gifts that you can get, or the I forgot what it after
I got
the
you.
post battle
Pass content,
rewards, yeah. And there are some cool skins, but it's so fucking hard to get enough battle stars, whatever the fuck they're called.
Well, you get way more experience from if you play with like teams.
I know.
So I don't know. It's not meant for you, darling. It's meant for like 4th graders who are on.
They just want me to buy
Spring
battle
break.
pass levels.
They do. That's who it's made for. It's made for moms with credit cards.
I'm not even a mom with a credit card. Fuck. Battle Pass aftercare. I'm not. I'm married. I can't have sex with Fortnite. I'm sorry. This isn't the Fortnite fuck content.
This isn't the sorry.
What?
I didn't hear what you said. You care to clarify?
Honestly, no. I don't know what I was saying. I'd like to. I'd like to receive.
You'd like to
my
have that
statement.
stricken from the record.
I'd like to have that stricken from the record. God, speaking of, I've been meaning to do this. I'm gonna make a fucking highlight video of the
You
MID Asshole
should.
stream.
You should.
Yeah. I want to start doing highlight videos.
Mhm.
It is time. It's one of
Free bomb.
that was a good fucking get. One of my fucking like 2023 goals is to start making like fucking highlights and shit for my Twitch
Hell yeah.
videos
Yeah.
and stuff. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. No, it's gonna go great for you, darling.
I'm sorry, I just looked at your chat. It's like he can't even have sex with Fortnite.
Can't even have sex
he
with
can't even have
Fortnite.
sex with Fortnite.
He's not capable.
He couldn't even have sex with Fortnite.
Fuck! Fuck!
Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day! Can't even have sex with Fortnite.
I forgot that both of us have fucking 69s in the corner of your.
I forgot about that too.
stream.
That's just part of the stream.
You should
now.
probably delete those.
No way, they live there now.
They live there now. Okay.
What's wrong is simply the
Nothing.
number. What's wrong is simply the number.
He's simply the number. Oh, they wanted to hit you.
They wanted to hit me
bad.
so bad. Oh,
Oh.
I got bonked.
You're not dead.
Oh
Good.
god, no. I'm fine. I never die, especially not in Spelunky the video game.
I'm gonna live forever. I'm such a good
I'm gonna
gamer.
live forever. I'm a god.
God.
Duke could never please Fortnite like I could please. Oh, Duke could never please Fortnite like I could please Fortnite. Okay. So that took me. That was like a decipher. I had to decipher that rather. It
Yeah.
was like a cipher is what I meant to say.
Mm-hmm.
Like that was some like Da Vinci Code shit.
Da Vinci Code.
Mm-hmm.
This rules. Thank you, chat.
Thank
for
you, chat.
saying awful words.
Thank you, chat, for being the Zodiac Killer.
Yeah, thanks, chat.
It's really cool of you.
That's really cool of you. It's still so funny to me that there's that. I hope it's actually real.
What is
There's this
the Zodiac Killer?
No. There's this guy who is apparently like hanging out with the Zodiac Killer and knew like the entire time, and he just made like posts going like, haha, me and like the killer or whatever. Like actual like Facebook posts of him like next to like the guy.
When did the Zodiac Killer like exist?
He got found out like last year or something.
Did he? Well,
Yeah.
Oh,
He got
Like, what,
discovered.
he was like alive.
Yeah,
Like, I don't know when the Zodiac
Yeah, he was
Killer
an old
happened.
guy.
For some reason, I always assumed that was like a 1920s sort of situation.
1920s sort of situation.
I don't know. I didn't. I only heard about the Zodiac Killer, the concept, and I'm not gonna lie, gave me a bit of 20s vibes. That's all I'm saying.
I love you. Ted Cruz is still alive, so he still exists. Awesome.
I think it was the 70s. Well, that's
The 70s had weird shit going on.
yeah. No, I mean it makes sense. I just like I don't know. I always thought it was an old thing. I always assumed it was one of those like, this is beyond our time. That's why everybody's making jokes about it.
Yeah,
type
that's the
thing.
70s.
Guess so.
Can you believe that the year 2000 was over 20 years ago?
Strange phrasing. I can entirely, considering
believe that?
it happened.
Crazy, huh?
You think anyone here is 50 plus? No, not according to my metrics, anyways.
If you're 50 or older, sound off in chat.
Sound off in chat.
Sound off in chat.
One thing that's very like comforting to me.
Yeah.
My metrics, they do show, the approximate ages of my viewers and stuff.
Sure. Not creepy.
Well,
No, it's not creepy.
No, you're right. Yeah, but it's the thing that comforts me is there is none under 18 on the assumed metrics.
Good.
So the 18 plus marker's been working.
Good. Either that or Twitch is covering their ass.
Or Twitch is covering their ass. It could be. I mean, it's an approximate. Google AdSense thinks I'm like 40.
Does it?
Yeah.
That's really funny. So why is that?
I don't know.
Does it give you like reasons for its approximation?
I don't think it did. I think it just thought I was 40. Probably does if you know where to look. I didn't. I'm dead.
You're dead.
Oh.
Live. Yeah.
Get fucking killed.
It's not even dead yet. Nice.
Oh, that rock almost got me. That guy almost got me in death.
Uh-huh. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm. If you're 50, you were born in the 70s, not the 60s. If you're 50, you were born in the 70s. This makes sense.
You're 50, you're born a million years ago. Mm-hmm. If you're 20, you're born 2 million years ago.
Yeah, I think that's right.
You're 5? Wouldn't believe it. Born 5 years ago.
You're 3? Sucking that thumb.
Sorry, that thought. That was really dumb. I love you.
What? Dumb?
No, that was really beautiful.
Mean to me.
No, it was well
Mean to me.
articulated.
Call
I love
me
you.
dumb.
No. Come over here. Come over here.
Happy Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day. You mean to your wife.
I know I hate my wife.
On
Ooh.
Valentine's Day.
Oh, the
Ethan.
old ball and chain. Aw.
Oh.
I love you. I'm sorry.
I love you. It's all good.
I just guess I've decided to be mean today.
I guess so. It's kind of a hostile day.
It's a bit of a hostile day.
It's all right. We've all had hostile days.
We all want to fucking kill and chomp and
Uh-huh.
kill.
True.
If you're -6, what?
How you do that?
What?
What?
How are you watching what? That's just like Trunks.
What?
What?
How is that like Trump? Like the Dragon Ball character?
Right?
No.
Doesn't he like time travel?
Yeah, but he
So if
doesn't
he goes
turn
back in time, then he's
-6.
-6.
That's not how aging works.
That's exactly how aging works.
Oh shit, that might be how age works.
It's kind of how age works. If you went back, okay,
No.
Marty
Okay,
McFly
okay.
goes back in time. He is technically there when he is negative
Okay.
X years.
If he if he went through time
Yeah.
chronologically, then
Yeah.
he would become that age.
Yeah.
But if you take a moldy piece of cheese
Yeah.
back in time, it doesn't become unmoldy. The aging process has already happened.
No, if you take a moldy cheese back in time, it didn't exist yet.
but it's still
But it's still there.
well. Now you're just talking about
Therefore-
paradoxes. Now none of this can happen.
All I'm saying is that the moldy cheese is there, but also it is not there yet.
Okay, that's
Technically,
true.
he's -6.
No, he's not.
Yes.
He's still whatever age he is.
He'd be like, I don't know, what, fucking 15 or whatever, but he's also -6 at the same time.
Is he 15?
I don't know.
I don't know. He seems like I always saw him as like no. He can drive.
I don't know. I just
Anyway,
thought a
point is
random
no.
age.
The aging process doesn't disappear. He has aged.
Yes.
Let's say 17 years or however
But
old
he's
he is.
simultaneously.
If we're
negative
going by
years old.
chronological time, but he didn't
Yes.
age. He didn't go through time chronologically. He's got a time machine for that.
Yeah. But
No, I disagree with you.
no, he exists at the same time though, because
No, the concept of him
Yes.
is negative whatever years.
Yes.
But he is not. He is 17 or whatever.
yes.
That's not what you said. You can't guess that.
No, I agree with you.
Space
But
Checker,
he's
$3.
Peter is good song. Duke, it's not Peter. What are you doing? I'm giving that up for
Duke, it's not
Valentine's.
Peter. You're giving that up for Valentine's Day. It's not the Peter thing, Duke. You'll be happy to
great.
know.
Thank you.
Whoa, that's loud. This bangs. Oh, it's Pizza Tower
It's
music.
Pizza Tower music.
It's also
I wanna play
loud.
Pizza Tower.
You should.
I'm worried so many other people are playing it.
This is if we spent 2 twins to Alpha Centauri at the speed of light crap. No, it's nothing like that. It's nothing like that. The process of aging is just entropy.
Yes.
Okay, aging is just entropy. The
Yes.
entropy has still happened
Yes.
to Marty McFly if he goes back in time. He is still that many years entropied.
Yeah.
Therefore, he's that many years old.
Yeah, but he's simultaneously. At the same time.
That's not what you were arguing.
No, I was. If I went back in time, like to the year before I was born, right?
Okay.
I would say I'm -1 years old.
No, you
Because it would
wouldn't.
be
If you
funny.
said that, you'd be wrong.
No, because it'd be funny.
Well, this isn't a joke. This is serious business.
Time is a personal perception. That's really good.
It's not. It's a
No,
measurement
it's
of entropy.
If I go back to my first birthday, I don't become 1. Yeah, but I would also say yeah.
Do you measure age from time elapsed since birth or from how much the cells have deteriorated?
No.
That's not
a good
what
question.
entropy is.
Yeah, but
I will take her the $3. Don't worry, Duke. This is Peter. What are you doing?
great.
Thank
Thanks.
you.
All I'm saying is that you can be 2 ages at once.
You were agreeing with me? Hey, how are you agreeing with me? I guess the cells have deteriorated. Thing? I don't know if you were agreeing. If you were agreeing with me, I think you were agreeing for like I think you did different equations, same answer type deal.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I see how the agreement can go. But anyways, deterioration is entropy. I mean, yeah, it is, but like... Anyway.
I love you.
I love you.
I'm just saying. It'd be really funny if people said that Trunks was like, you know, like negative.
It wouldn't be that
whatever.
funny. I think it would just be misinformation.
Okay.
Duke supporting misinformation on my stream.
Yeah, I always do. Misinformation for the bit is different from misinformation.
Oh, 100%. Commit to the bit.
Commit to the bit.
If we had a de-aging machine that reversed entropy, would we then say that they are X years younger in front of the... The adjust sum of years. Yeah, I actually think you would. I actually genuinely
if someone
would
was
do that.
60, and then, you know, they de-aged to like 40, let's say. Would they be 60 minus 20 years?
They would be...
or would they be 40 years?
They would be...
Or would they be 60 years?
Sorry. Okay, you need to slow down. You're throwing too many numbers. If somebody's 60 and they de-age by 20 years,
Yes.
they are chronologically 60
Yes.
and physically 40.
Yes. I think that we're probably going to have to estimate this. We're going to have to figure this out before scientists do in the next
think you're
5
right.
years.
Yeah.
Because this is scary.
And the physical and chronological thing goes the same with Marty. If he goes back in time,
Yeah.
he is negative, chronologically negative this many years old,
Yes.
but physically this many years old.
Yes.
And that's how a lot of sci-fi stuff handles like cryogenic stasis stuff,
Sure.
right? Like,
Yeah.
What the fuck are we listening to? Is this Peter? What are you?
Crack.
1,048,576 times. I
It
don't
just
like
layers
it.
every single time.
I don't like it.
Don't
it
worry
hurts.
about it. They've been playing this on every single media share stream I've done.
I don't like it.
It's been driving me insane.
This is your Carkalicious.
This is my Carkalicious.
I think
yeah.
Carkalicious is worse.
Oh, it is. This is
Yeah.
funny. I'll fucking start crying,
It's
laughing
so
with
loud.
this.
Okay,
Yeah,
it's over. It's over. It's over. It's over. Thank God.
I have like permanent ear damage from people like blasting their mics in Overwatch because they thought it was funny, and it is along the same fucking level of joke as that.
When I was young, I made a post on the internet even. Whoa, I had 1 HP. I didn't realize.
Whoa.
I made a post and I was just like, meme videos be like, blaring loud noise hurts your ears very bad. Oh, Cleaver, thank you for $5.
Sending cheese
Cleaver.
back in time would only change the flow of time for yourself. The cheese would still be time in a forward motion. Its future is just in the past. It's like walking through a portal in a straight line and how it doesn't look that way to you.
And cheese
I
back
can't
time would
read
only
that.
change the flow of time for yourself. No, it would change it for the. Oh, for you. I see. The cheese would still be time. Still be experiencing time in a forward motion. Its future is just the past. I don't see what this has to do with age. I guess you're agreeing with me. I think because you're saying the cheese would still be the same age.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm just saying the cheese would be the same age, but chronologically speaking, I suppose it would be negative years to whenever it was.
No, you're right. It
created.
would be chronologically that age, but
Yeah.
I don't think we refer to anybody as their I don't think in this situation we would refer to people by their chronological age.
I think it would just be very funny too. Again, I think it would be very funny to. Okay, imagine life-threatening Terminator type situation. The Terminator gets sent back in time to kill me at age 3.
Love that movie.
Okay?
Continue.
And there is a funny moment in the movie where I fuck up and I forget, like, what would that be? 2001? I don't remember. 2000. I'd be like, I forget like how things happen in the year 2000, and I get yelled at, and I go, "You cannot yell at me. I am literally 3 years old." It would be very funny.
I don't think I'd laugh. I think the joke sucks.
Okay.
Sorry, darling. I mean, it's not your fault. It's the scriptwriter's fault, right? Like, because it's a Terminator movie. And, there's a lot of people go work into those things. That maybe was an improv moment by the actor.
Sure.
But I just didn't think the joke was funny. And also, I gave the rating for the movie a very low rating.
Oh,
Yeah, sorry.
I see.
Yeah. So that's just
Okay.
like how it would go for me, chronologically.
So chronologically after this, I'm going to make a YouTube response video, called Terminator
Right.
Duke Salvation is good and you are wrong.
Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do chronologically,
Yeah.
I'm going to be kissing you on the mouth.
Okay.
Mwah!
And that's how you solve YouTube issues. That's how you solve drama.
With kisses.
Just kiss-
Just
just kiss-
kisses.
kiss your enemy on the
kissies.
mouth.
Just kissies. How solve problems? Just kissies.
Just kissy.
Just kissies about it. Yeah, applause. Thank
Yeah.
you. Oh, they love it.
Kissies.
Kissies.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day. I got paste and spike shoes on the first floor.
Wow.
It's kind of a saucy little seed.
Kind of
there.
a gamer W.
Kind of a gamer W. Enemies to lovers speed run. No, this was lovers to
Enemies to
super lovers.
Super lovers. Lovers times 2.
That was a conversation you can only have with a lover. Chronologically.
Or a bro.
Or a bro. Basically, your bros and your homies are basically your lovers.
Basically.
And that's all there is to it. And that's
Uh-huh.
okay.
Because love blooms on the battlefield.
Love blooms on the battlefield.
And that can be Call of Duty.
I love today. This is a great Valentine's Day.
I love you.
I'm sweaty.
Me too.
Hey, cat!
How do you say that?
Dune donated 3.
Maybe Duned.
He's going to time
Maybe
travel the
$3.
entire universe forward, so he's always 69.
Chronologically.
Chronologically speaking, of course.
That's just a Groundhog Day situation.
Yeah, a little bit. Okay, Groundhog Day.
Okay. No, I think I know what you're going to go with, and it does shatter my argument a little bit. Actually, it doesn't, but it makes me reconsider my argument. Go ahead and say your thing.
So, mentally, he's always getting older.
Yeah.
But physically
he's not.
He's remaining the same. And mentally, he's kind of a creep. I don't know why people love that movie so much.
I haven't seen
if
it.
you look, oh, we should watch it together.
Sure.
Can we make an outlet on it?
If we make the outlet.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'd love to.
That's our podcast, by the way, that we could be making.
One day. Okay, so you have made me rethink.
Yeah.
Because, like,
Psychologically, he is aging.
physically he's not.
Yeah.
Would you... I guess
still-
chronologically he's not either.
Yeah, but like
Mentally he is.
he is understanding that days are progressing, and he is learning from those and like continuing
Right.
on.
There's like a third... That's like a third
That is like
weird category.
That is the secret third thing. Yeah.
I think Groundhog Day's a little tough, and I think that you have to categorize that separately. That is your... So we've got chronological age, physical age. That is your Groundhog age.
Sure.
I think. Because I would argue that Groundhog Day is not really time travel, because the memory stays.
Okay.
You know what? Here's an interesting... Actually.
Okay.
I was going to say the memory stays, but the physical and chronological timelines don't. However, if we want to get a little spicy with it,
Sure.
memory is physical. It's the it's the neurons firing, right? It's,
Technically speaking, yes.
it's the buzzes in your brain. So arguably, that is a physical change.
It's getting stored.
It's getting stored somewhere.
Yeah. And if you get like, I don't know, killed or something.
Damn Daniel remix compilation.
Awesome.
One Piece specifically. Anyway, sorry, you were
Like
saying?
if you like get traumatized or something over one of those days.
Right.
That will like permanently stick with you, and those like physical and psychological conditions will persist, even if like physically you reset.
Yeah. Okay.
However, in the hit movie Narnia, the children age until they're like adults.
Okay.
And yet when they exit the magical portal, they become children again and hold all of those memories. Is that a different subspecies?
Do they physically become adults in the Narnia world and
They
then like
physically
de-age?
become the adults in the Narnia world.
So I think this
and
comes
then
back
walk
to-
out, and
this-
then they are children.
This
but they
comes
retain
back,
all
I
the
think,
memories.
to our chronological, physical, and then the you know the de-aging machine we talked about.
Sure.
I think we can assume they did a de-aging machine.
Okay. But physically in the world, in the human world,
In the human,
they have not
so,
aged
oh god,
a second.
So there is a fourth category now because I think this is still chronological, but it's
Okay.
chronological from an alternate.
But it is
timeline.
also still mental. It technically Narnia
Yeah, but
and Groundhog Day are the same thing.
Well, we agreed on Groundhog Age, and I don't think this would connect with Groundhog Age.
No, consider.
I'm considering,
If you went back into Narnia,
right?
actually, that's a good question. I don't know.
Would you grow back to an adult?
Re-age or de-age? I don't know.
There's a good question.
But I feel like that was answered in like some like sequel or whatever. But like if you go into Narnia, you can relive or live multiple days in a row. That's technically the same as Groundhog Day.
Right, so-
They're both within like a magical bubble, so to speak.
Okay, you
But-
could Groundhog Age this. I would argue though
Okay.
that it is chronological, but it's on a different timeline, a different chronological timeline. So it's your
But-
chronological age.
But consider,
Okay.
Groundhog Day is technically a different chronological timeline, except it resets every day.
I'm going to disagree.
Okay.
I think that your Groundhog Day timeline, because it's resetting, there is no chronological movement. Whereas in this Narnia case, a day passes in Narnia, then a day passes.
Okay.
And, you know, if you were to go back to regular Earth,
Yeah.
and you were to say, hey, you know, I like 20 years passed, they're going to say, not according to our records. So your chronological age there, you're still a 12-year-old kid.
Yeah.
But the Narnia records, they're going to look at their records and say, yeah, 20 years went by. That's a different chronological timetable. That is like a different calendar, essentially, right?
Okay,
So
but
if you were to
consider-
go, well, hang on.
No.
If you were to if you were to go to God
If you were gonna go to God
and ask, okay, what's my chronological age? I think God in this case would add up the years, would like take the amount of chronological time you experience.
Okay, well,
What the fuck are we listening to? This sucks. Is this still Damn Daniel?
it is, I think so.
It's almost over, so I'll let it play out. This sucks.
Okay, but consider.
Okay, I'm double considering.
Oh God, I forgot your fucking thing because you continued on from your point.
Sorry.
That I was trying to make.
Sorry, darling.
With the Groundhog's Day, right?
Right?
That is technically you're continuing on and getting older. It is just multiple timelines. So if I went through Groundhog Day, right, and
Right.
it's 10 p.m.
Right.
and I say, hey, today, I went until 10 p.m.
What?
before like exploding, right?
Okay.
You would be like, no, 10 p.m. did not exist. Not according to our records. The records are the same yet different.
Right. But there's no reality in which this time passed. Right?
Yeah,
the,
but
the
there's-
Groundhog time is not passing. 24 hours are passing.
Yeah.
But when that time hits, the time goes back. You remember it, but no chronological time did not pass.
But consider, now we don't know if Groundhog Day is set in a multiverse.
That's conjecture. Excuse me, Your Honor. Objection. That's conjecture. We don't know.
Yeah, we don't know. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm saying.
But if we're presented with the facts, the
Okay.
facts of the matter are the time goes back. That is a fact that we know.
Sure.
I'm arguing this to the court.
It technically resets.
It resets,
Yeah.
therefore, no chronological movement.
Okay.
I rest my case, Your Honor.
Okay.
Oh, I fell and I'm gonna die to this caveman with a boomerang.
That sucks, but you deserve it.
Wow. Okay. There's a book that's Groundhog Day, but the whole town knows about it. That book sounds cool. I've never read it, but I heard Jacob Geller talk about it, and I'm willing to bet, just based on my content, the content I surround myself in, that you probably heard about it from Jacob Geller too. And if you did, please sound off. If you didn't, make a fool out of me. But if you did, I want to hear it. I want to know. You imagine it feels like chronological time is passing to you, same as if you traveled to the same day over and over in time machine. Right. But like, I again, traveling to the same day over and over is physical aging. But with Groundhog Day, while it might
resets.
feel mentally that it is still passing. You're not physically aging. Your body is not physically, unless it is, which we don't know from Groundhog Day, but we have to assume
we do know.
We do know because if he dies,
because if he dies, it resets.
So no physical stuff is carried over.
Yeah.
So that is different.
Yeah.
With Groundhog Day, that's your Groundhog age. I'm willing to say that's the third category.
Yeah.
Yes, you did. I knew it. It's okay. No shame in it. I just think it's funny because that's where I heard of the book too. I heard it from Jacob Geller, and just given like, you know,
sphere in which we
leftist
inhabit.
content in general, you know, like I'm willing to bet.
I watched that entire movie and still don't know if he got 6 more weeks of winter. You fool! Pakistani Phil, or whatever the fuck his name is in that movie, and he does say it. Therefore,
I don't know
you
what this
should
means.
know. Joke dismissed. Ban them.
I don't know what this means.
Yeah, we gotta watch it.
Your body is not what returns. Your mentality is what returns. So we already talked about that.
Yeah.
Theoretically, there is an argument that there is some bodily crossover because a memory is neurons firing knowledge.
It's technically physical.
That is a physical manifestation. That's why.
But-
so when you drink Coca-Cola, right? And you taste it. Oh, actually, here's a better example. When you smell something that like brings you back to a childhood memory, right? That is because the neurons that are firing. I'm pretty sure I learned this from Breaking Bad. The neurons that are firing are the same neurons that fired when you're a kid, and it's the same neural pathways, and so it gets triggered. It's a physical reaction, right? And so there's an argument that the Groundhog Day memories theoretically must be physical. However, because there's evidence in the story that there's no physical carryover because he dies and then still wakes up, I'm going to say that is artistic liberty. And
spiritual.
or spiritual, and that we should not apply it to this conversation of like time travel age calculations. How does magic play into this? Well, we already talked about it depends on the usage of magic. Magic's different. You know, Narnia is a magical world, I think, right? I've never seen Narnia. You know,
Jesus' persona.
in that case, you know that's chronological age as far as I'm concerned. Physical until you move out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Magic plays whatever role it needs to. That's like asking what role does math play in this? It just does.
It just does it.
What role does the weather play? It just does whatever role it must. Curious how I'd classify Benjamin Button physically aging in reverse, but mentally aging as one. Okay,
That's
chronological and physical.
Chronological.
Yeah,
and physical.
no, that's
he had a condition.
Yeah, that's that purely along with our line. Chronologically aging forwards. That's the mental part of it, and then physically aging backwards.
Yep.
That completely covered by our hypothesis here.
He's just fucked up. He just did that.
I mean, that's a separate issue.
Yeah.
Let the court know that's a separate issue. We won't be covering that in the case today.
How would?
I'm loving this conversation, by the way. I'm actually like enthralled by this
I'm having so
conversation.
much fun with this. We're all philosophers, by the way.
We're
right
all
now.
philosophers.
Fucking. How would immortality, like permanent, like vampiric immortality, like eternal youth type?
I don't think that would
factor
adjust
into
anything.
this? Well, technically, physically, they are not changing.
I disagree. They are physically changing.
Okay.
There's the memory thing we already talked about, but like, if a vampire gets a slice on their arm, maybe they heal it really quick. But there's a physical change there.
Sure.
Let's say a vampire gets shot once a day for this theoretical, just because it's easy.
Yeah,
they
sure.
get shot with a bullet once a day. They heal it off. They're fine. Every day, that's a new bullet wound,
Yeah.
right? That is the progression of time. They are still aging. In the same, okay, when a kid grows from 0 to like, what's the age where you top off, like 25, right? Something like that.
Sure.
When you're growing from that age, you're not deteriorating, excuse me, but you're still aging, right?
Yeah.
You are gaining new cells, you're getting bigger and you're growing, but you're still aging.
Yeah.
In the same way, a vampire would just be aging like you or me. They're just, not deteriorating.
Okay, that's a good one. That's a very good one.
Yeah.
That fits in.
Be even more physical since he learns basically every skill while in the loop and becomes the Time Lord. Wait, I think I missed.
Oh, I think we're talking about.
I think I
Doctor
missed
Who
some-
now. Oh, Jesus.
Entirely depends on what media you're talking about, Dracula and we're talking like we're basically saying like you're functionally immortal, right? You can't die, kind of. That's
Eternal
that
youth type. That's
the
what I-
vampire part doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Can't believe Santa revealed himself to them despite the canon established in Elf. What are those people talking about right
I
now?
think people are like.
We missed something.
Someone has branched off. Cleaver, this is your fault. Isn't it?
There's a separate conversation.
There-
Come back to the age.
There's an aspect at the end of the line. It's at the end of the process. Look, they're talking about other.
They're
shit.
talking.
It's fine. Just
I'm
die.
busy. I'm busy thinking about ages. I'm looking at chat.
Jellyfish are functionally immortal, but they are physically
Right, but they're
and
physically aging.
They're physically aging. Mentally has nothing to do with it since they don't have any central brain bits.
Like trees are not immortal, but trees will live for a darn long time. And you can still tell that they've aged. They got those ring lines.
Yeah.
You know, I'm sure you can tell how old a jellyfish is. I'm sure they had to figure out that they're immortal somehow. So I'm sure that there's a way to tell that the jellyfish has aged.
get
I'm sure if
larger.
you chopped up a vampire, they'd probably have little ringlets too that told you how old that vampire
That'd
was.
be really funny, actually.
It's the
Imagine
inside
if
of their
they-
fang.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Hey,
I love you.
I love you.
Valentines.
Valentines. I'm trying to think of like.
When you think of time, you model it as a velocity along an axis of reality that we do not perceive but travel along at a sort of fixed rate. I view it as entropy. It's just a measurement of that.
Yeah, but technically, if you want to measure it as entropy, then the vampire thing wouldn't hold water. or
I
blood.
disagree. There's still entropy going on. Just because it doesn't completely deteriorate, that vampire is still aging. It is
No.
still.
If it's eternal youth, its cells do.
We need to
not-
go Google the exact definition of entropy real quick.
Fine. Okay. Entropy.
A thermodynamic quantity representing the unavailability of a system's thermal energy for conversion into mechanical work, often interpreted as the degree of disorder for randomness in the system.
It's number 2.
Lack of order or predict. No, it's not. It's even worse. It's not. It's in less. That.
Gradual decline into disorder. So like entropy for like humans is like getting older and like the fucking hell.
I'm looking up entropy and thermodynamics
Yeah.
specifically.
I don't think that's gonna.
The measure of a system's thermal energy per unit temperature that is unavailable for doing useful work. Because work is obtained from ordered molecular motion, the amount of entropy is also a measure of the molecular disorder or randomness of a system. The concept of entropy provides deep insight into the direct and spontaneous change for many everyday phenomena. Okay, I'm not a scientist,
Sure.
but it's not necessarily just deterioration. It is, Wikipedia might have a better... Scientific concept as well as a measurable physical property that is most commonly associated with a state of disorder, randomness, or uncertainty. The term and the concept are used in diverse fields from classical thermodynamics, where it's first recognized, to the microscopic description of nature and statistical physics, blah, 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 blah. Scottish scientists defined it as the quotient of an infinitesimal amount of heat to the instantaneous temperature. He initially described it as transformation content. I think... entropy as deterioration, I think, is a very layman's description of it.
Sure.
But I think the idea is that, like, in short, it is the aging of the universe, sort of. It's everything's thermodynamic process,
Okay.
which is kind of just the base blocks of everything in the known universe.
Yeah, but how does eternal youth factor into that?
Well, they still are aging, right? It's just like how a jellyfish is immortal.
Yeah.
They're still aging. The new cells are growing and dying. They're just replenishing them.
Well, how about something undead like a vampire? Are new cells growing?
I have to say, fundamentally, yes, they are. Because if they're
technically-
not,
right, they're leeching off of the life of the.
but also
people
like
drink the
if they
blood from.
weren't
Yeah.
regenerating at all, if they scuff their leg, that's never coming back. Like zombies, full zombies do not regenerate at all. They
Yeah.
are walking like they're falling apart.
Yeah, and they age.
But they're still like entropying, and they're like, that's why every YouTuber who wants to sound really smart is like, zombies can't exist because they would fall apart, because that's how entropy works. It's the same thing.
No, it's true. It's true.
Entropy is the most constant force moving things down to the most stable state. It pushes the rock down the hill. It spreads heat out. It discharges energy. Sadly, life is extremely unstable, so entropy doesn't like it. Yeah, that's more like, I feel like this is I feel like we could not get to the full description of what entropy is as like non-scientist. If somebody here has a PhD and could prove me wrong, please. But
Happy Valentine's Day.
happy
everyone.
Valentine's Day.
I
But it
hope
is
you're
not as
enjoying
simple.
us just going crazy.
It's
over
not as
this.
simple as stuff breaking down,
Yeah.
is the point I'm trying to make.
Not even stuff Breaking Bad.
Not even stuff breaking bad. I'm loving this conversation.
Oh, absolutely. I'm having a blast.
You don't have a PhD, but you like talking like you know more than I do. Mood!
Become a streamer.
Become a streamer.
Become a YouTuber.
I like to have at least a base level of understanding of something before I talk about it, because the embarrassment of saying something and being wrong is too strong to bear. It's too big of a curse to bear.
And yet you're still a streamer.
And yet I'm still a streamer. Well, the benefit is that I'm always right.
That's true. You're the only one who gets a voice in these things unless you have a guest on. Therefore, you don't have that many guests on your stream.
Wow, that's rude. That was mean. That was
Sorry.
harsh.
Love you.
That's not even true. I have guests all the time.
You too. I'm sorry. You know I love you so much.
Of course
right?
I know you love me.
You know you're the love of my life.
Of course I do.
You know I kiss you every day.
Go. Nice.
Nice.
You do kiss me every day, and it's the best part of my day every time.
Aww. Aww.
You think vampirism works perfectly under Sophie's understanding of aging because it works against entropy to maintain the self, just like human life. Vampirism doesn't end naturally. Yeah.
Sick. Good fucking argument.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. Well said.
Mm-hmm.
Well thought.
Spelunky should let you get health for jumping on a ridiculous number of enemies like Mario.
Well,
There
that's
should be
what
an item that does that.
Yeah, there is.
There is not.
The fucking
No, the Kapala to
Kapala.
collect blood.
Yeah, but if you jump on them, the blood go up.
Yeah, there's a lot of other ways to get blood. I like the idea like you have to chain the jumps because the Kapala you
if
don't have to chain the
them.
jumps.
Yeah.
Like Mario.
Like Mario.
It'd be a difficult
Mario,
thing
drink
to
of blood.
Yeah, it'd be the thing is like it's difficult to pull off to get like enough enemies in a row to jump on. So I don't think it'd be overpowered in any way. It's Spelunky modders. I mean, I've seen people make some pretty impressive Spelunky mods, so it's possible.
Mm-hmm.
Do it. That's a command.
Now.
This was a very fun conversation.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
No.
I like genuinely big smile on my face. Like I love talking about dumb stuff like this,
Yeah.
which Duke and I do very often. We love to have
yeah.
like meaningless conversations with no importance. What's the word I'm looking for? No stakes.
No stakes.
That's the word.
Yeah. It's just fun to talk.
Oh, it's so fun.
Yeah.
Would you mind if I put a big old paragraph in here? The point you have about Narnia. It's large but informative. How big? Throw it in. No guarantees I'll read it. How's
Honestly,
that?
toss it and spam it info dump.
Well, then I definitely won't read it because it's going to be not here. Go ahead and post it in
post
chat. I'm fine with it. Just
Yeah.
no promises that I will read it. You asked about Fae, Archfey especially, but that depends a lot on what interpretation of the Fae you want to look at for the sake of this army.
No, that's true.
I don't know anything about
The
the
thing-
Fae, so I don't have
like magic and stuff is very difficult to science, but also
Yeah.
it makes it fun to talk about.
Oh, super fun. Like we've already talked about magic in this
Yeah,
conversation.
we talked
the thing
about
about
fucking vampires
The thing about
and resetting
Fae
shit.
is like that's a pretty vague term, I think, right?
Oh,
like there's so
absolutely.
many
It-
interpretations, like you said.
It covers so many mythologies and whatnot.
Yeah, I think that's in the same way. I think, you know what, I would probably categorize that question in the same way as like how I responded to the person who's like, how does magic factor into this? It is so
It just
broad.
does.
It does as it does.
Mm-hmm.
You know, throw a specific example, but with both this and just the general magic question, sure.
All
But
right. So if they retain their memories and their skills from Narnia, they definitely do. They suddenly have bodies that are completely different from what they are a moment ago. Their nervous systems would have an incredibly hard time adjusting to the sudden shift in physiological systems that could be better or worse for their present systems. Their immune systems would overcompensate. Their endocrine system wouldn't know all of their hormones.
it would throw all of their hormones out of
Yeah.
whack. It'd suck. That's all. Yeah, you're 100% right, I think, on all of that. Also, that was not that big of a paragraph. That's like twice as big as like the average chat message. You're fine. I think you're right. I think we have to, for the sake of this discussion,
Sure.
we have to accept some infallibilities. I don't know if that's the right word. Impossibilities, at the very least. Because, like, in the same way that zombies fundamentally cannot exist in the way that they're portrayed in media, that's not fun to talk about. So, like, you have to give a little bit of leeway when describing these impossible ideas.
Absolutely.
But you know what? Eternal life is not impossible. Time travel, probably impossible, as far as we know. But, like, eternal life, not impossible.
To bring it back to the Trunks part of the discussion, Duke, if Trunks is -6, let's say when he goes into the hyperbolic time chamber, is he still -6 or is he -7 since he spent a year in the chamber, but is only an hour past
Physical and chronological. Physical time passed, chronological time didn't.
I love the idea that he's -7 because he spent an hour in a time chamber. Like, that delayed his birth by a year. No,
That's a good Yeah, that's a good. I see the gotcha, but I don't think it applies here.
No. This is temporal. If he was born like 3 years in the future, he's -3, no matter how old he'd be. When he
Yeah,
goes back in
because
time.
Duke's argument was a chronological timeline.
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
That wouldn't affect it.
But I love the idea.
Yeah. Plus, thank you for the sub. I see where you're going with the gotcha, right? Like you're kind of layering two timey-wimey occasions on top of each other. But no, I think that fits quite neatly into our interpretation.
Also, happy Valentine's Day,
Happy
Plasmir.
Valentine's Day, Plasmir. Thank you so much for the 22
And everyone else,
months.
naturally.
A lot of folks are coming up on 2 years of subs.
Yeah, ain't that nuts?
What happened 2 years ago?
2 years ago was...
We got married. Actually, that might not be too far
That
off
could be it, yeah.
of where a lot of these are coming from, huh?
Yeah. It's nice.
It is nice.
God, we've been together for... It's almost 2.5 years now. Like, marriage-wise.
Yeah.
2.5 would
Yeah.
be...
Wow.
What, 6 months from October, so November, December, January... Right, April. Because, no, remember, it's April because that's when we had to panic about submitting a bunch of documents.
Oh yeah, and that was the 6 month point.
Yeah, April 13th. Yeah,
Sure.
I think.
Sure. I'm with you.
Because we got married on October 13th.
Yes, which was Duke's choice of date because
Yep.
he was hoping it would one day land. Well, for the guarantee that it would eventually land on a October Friday the 13th, our wedding anniversary.
Come on.
No,
Spooky
it's sick as
marriage.
hell.
Spooky marriage.
Spooky marriage.
It rules.
No, I'm with you. I'm not making fun of you. I'm congratulating you.
You've been here since the start of COVID. So many years ago.
You subbed around the time Sophie saved Penny in RuneScape. That was a classic.
Oh, that's fine.
That was fun.
That is a classy classic.
I do remember that.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
Good times.
Good times.
God, it is crazy to think how much stuff has changed, like, over time.
Oh, so much.
Yeah.
You could say that
It's
there's been
nice.
chronological and physical changes about it.
You
all
could
this
say that
shit.
there's chronological, physical, and mental changes, yeah.
And baby, my Groundhog Day just keeps going up. My Groundhog age just keeps going up. Oh,
4 years next month?
wow,
Holy
that's
shit.
nuts.
That's a lot of time.
How have I been streaming that long? Doesn't make any sense.
Old lady. Wait,
Old
did you start
lady.
streaming when you were 20?
I must have.
Oh my god, yeah! Yeah. Oh my god.
Doesn't seem right. None of this seems right.
That's crazy.
I think your first stream of mine was the first Fun Employed Classic.
Good, that's
That brought a lot of folks in.
Sure did.
That's still my most viewed video on YouTube, the VOD for that.
Yeah.
I still get comments on it to this day occasionally.
Mm-hmm.
Comments. Most of the streamers you watch now you started watching in the summer of 2021.
Hell yeah.
Considering COVID, makes sense.
Yep. COVID was quite the boom to a lot of streamers.
Oh my god.
Wish it didn't happen, but like, on the other hand,
Did help our wallets.
Yeah.
I don't know if I would have been able to like get to the point I am today in streaming without COVID, which is a weird thing.
Which is a really weird thing.
definitely
yeah.
would have preferred COVID didn't happen.
Yeah.
And I would have been streaming regardless in general.
Mm-hmm.
But I do wonder if I would like be at this point without COVID.
Who knows? I mean, you would have never caught it.
I
Maybe
would
that
have
would-
never caught it. That would have helped.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. I
But also, we might not be married that.
no, we would still be married. We met before COVID.
Yeah, no, but married because we got married.
Oh,
because of-
actually, you're right.
Yeah,
well, not
because
because
I-
of, but like that pushed our marriage date forward.
Yeah,
You're right.
that's crazy.
That is crazy.
Oh God, let's not think about
Ah,
time
nope,
anymore.
We'd still be living together at least.
Oh, probably, yeah. But marriage makes it a much better case to have me in Canada.
You might not be immigrating if we didn't.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying.
Because that's the crux of the immigration
Yeah.
thing. Ooh.
I know, that's crazy.
Yeah, I don't
It's
like that.
scary.
I don't wanna
like
think about that.
Yeah.
What's important is it all worked out the way it did.
Yeah. Thank God we're married.
Yeah.
Thank God we're together. We got a grower down on marshmallow.
Mm-hmm. But I think if COVID didn't happen, I think I'd still like be able to stream full time. I think.
Yeah.
I think. I don't think the Lambda legal streaming would have happened.
Sophie, have you ever played a Digimon game?
No.
Have you ever watched
No.
Digimon?
I have
Same.
zero experience with Digimon.
I'm so sorry. I was wondering. Or Pokemon. Okay, favorite Pokemon. Go. Shoot.
Favorite Pokemon? Aaron. Aron.
That's a good one.
Is it Aaron or Aaron? I don't know, but it's a good Pokemon. That's what I know.
Good Pokemon.
I want a plushie of Aaron that is a soft plush inside and then like a hard plastic or even metal outer shell.
I want to make that for you one day.
I want that so bad.
Yeah, it'd be very cute.
I don't really care for Pokemon too much. I've never really been interested in Pokemon. Sorry, chat. I hope that doesn't hurt anybody's feelings, but yeah, Pokemon have never been super interesting to me, except for Aaron. I love Aaron.
I like Kabutops.
Kabutops.
They're funny.
They're funny.
They got claw arms.
But I never evolve Aaron.
Yeah.
Too cute. Too cute.
They're so cute.
So cute.
Little fucking baby guy. I used to have a fucking little plastic figure of them. I should have kept it. If only I had known many years later, my wife would have liked it. Then I should have kept it. I should have done that. Kabutops is right. It is. It's cool. It was the first ever Pokemon card I got.
Oh, fun.
Yeah. I was in elementary school, and one of my friends gave me a Kabutops card.
Cute.
And I didn't know what Pokemon was, and I thought it was just cool cards. I didn't know that there was a game that you could play with them. I didn't know all that shit at all.
Oh.
Yeah.
Why did I do that?
I don't know.
I'm tired.
I love you.
It's Valentine's
But then
Day.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Yeah. But then I eventually traded a whole bunch of cards, and I got like a bunch of them.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. My parents wouldn't pay for
go
them,
ahead.
so I had to like take them from other kids. Not take them, but trade them.
Stealer! I don't know who, but somebody in my youth gave me some adult figure. I do not know who it could have been. Gave me a box of Yu-Gi-Oh cards. 3 of them, actually. 3 clear plastic boxes just packed with these Yu-Gi-Oh cards. And I wish I kept them.
They probably would have been
They
expensive.
probably would have been worth quite a decent amount of
God,
money.
My mom and brother still have the huge,
The Pokemon
like,
card collection,
the
yeah.
big binder
Of
full
po-
of like
yeah.
Pokemon cards. I hope they either give them to me one day or they sell them.
Yeah. I wish I kept those Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Yeah.
Because now I like Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah. I should ask my brother about that again. Maybe ask him to send it over. I wonder.
I think you asked about it. I didn't know where it was.
I think he said that he took it though from like the
Okay.
house. So
Yeah, ask away.
mm-hmm.
Oh, I might have to call it soon.
That's
I'm
okay. We
getting
had a
sleepy.
wonderful, amazing
Yeah.
Valentine's Day stream.
Oh,
I love you
yes.
so much.
I love you so much.
And it's always so nice to hang out with you on your streams. We can have a yummy dinner.
Tomorrow, Duke has informed me that I'm streaming Couples Craft.
I swear to God, you told me that you
I
were
think I
gonna work
did,
on
actually.
it.
I think you're right. So I'll
Love you.
probably be doing that tomorrow.
Uh-huh.
Regardless, I will be streaming tomorrow. Almost
Yay.
certainly. Almost certainly. Always an almost, because who knows how I'm
Things
feeling.
can always come up.
After that, tomorrow was supposed to be a big event, but that got delayed. So next week, Wednesday, keep an eye out. Something big's gonna happen.
Hoo-hoo-hoo.
We're not ending the stream just yet, by the way, so no need to run off. I'm just talking about what the future is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much everything.
There's art, by the way.
Art! Art! I can't wait! Yay! I hate the seed. I don't know where the Jedi is.
That one stunk too.
That one stuck too because I
Too many meanies.
got attacked.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I got burps. I ate craft dinner.
Yum.
Craft dinner sometimes gives me the world's weirdest long burps.
Long bird.
I think it's because the air gets trapped in like the tubes, the macaroni tubes. But I will sometimes eat craft dinner and let out a like full 10+ second long burp. And it's not like a big one. It's like very like, I can only
Drawn
describe it as
out.
thin. Like it's like a thin like a noodle. Like it is a very
Noodle
thin
burp.
burp. It's a bit of a noodle burp.
It's a little bit of a noodle burp.
It's very like, it's very small. It's a very small but long burp. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a noodle. How fitting that noodles give me noodle burps.
How fitting. How beautiful. This world holds so many surprises and treasures.
So many beauties.
So many beauties. Mm-hmm. And how.
And how? I'm excited for the HelloFresh food to arrive.
I am too. It's
I
gonna be
want
so
it. I
good.
want it. Reminder: the HelloFresh code's there, and it works in Canada.
And what's the code again?
Oh, well, that would be Hello Baby.
Hello, Sophie, baby.
Yeah, once that are shit, it is Hello Sophie Baby. Oops. It's in the bottom right. I'm gonna be opening those up on stream. It's gonna be fun.
Hell yeah.
I'm very excited. I really want to cook up that food.
Yeah, it's gonna be good.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot wait.
I cannot wait.
I cannot wait.
I'm so happy I've been getting into cooking lately.
I'm not complaining.
Yeah, I was
It's
gonna
been
say, I
really
bet you're
nice.
not.
I love you so
I
much.
love you so much.
You make really good food.
I try. I have high standards with my food, and if I don't meet them, then it's not even worth making them eat.
Aw. Not even do eat.
Not even to eat.
Eat for food.
Eat for food. I have thrown out meals that I've made before.
Aw.
They were just that bad.
That's impressive.
I've made some bad stuff, but hey, that's all in the name of experimentation.
All in the name of learning.
And now I can make some pretty good meals.
Hell yeah.
I want more of those pork chops. I hope they're still $12 when
Yeah.
we go back to the store, because that's like
Steal.
we could live off of that.
Mm-hmm. Just like in Minecraft.
Just like in Minecraft. Oh my god, we're eating pork chop like in Minecraft.
Like in Minecraft.
I remember back before items had like names in Minecraft, like if you hovered over them, there would be no name, and everybody called it bacon.
Everyone called everything bacon back
Yeah, well, it was the
then.
perfect timing. I called it bacon.
Awesome.
I actually got a texture pack that changed it to bacon, even after they officially called it pork chops. And I replaced it with bacon for years after.
That's adorable.
Specifically, it was the Painterly Pack's bacon chat, if you know what I'm talking about. Painterly Pack was a classic. I wish that was still around. But yeah, Duke, the Painterly Pack was a woo bomb box. Painterly Pack was a completely customizable Minecraft texture pack. Every
Ooh.
single aspect of it was customizable, and it was stunning. There was some really good looking stuff in there.
Yeah.
I would regularly like remake custom packs on there. It's the same part of my brain that wants me to go play the very first like 10 minutes of video games as a kid.
Yeah.
I would just remake Painterly texture packs using the same couple things, changing maybe something here or there. But it was so fun.
That's sweet.
But eventually they had to stop because it was just too much.
I mean, there's a lot of textures in now.
There's a lot of
God,
textures,
like
and
the,
they.
the beautiful Sakura biome.
I know, and they had like at
Finally.
least 3 options per texture. So
Oh
that's
my
like,
god.
yeah,
That's a lot.
they had a lot of options.
That's crazy.
Also, the Sakura biome looks so good.
Mm-hmm.
It's about time, because like every texture pack under the sun changes like certain birch biomes to like have pink leaves. So it is about time.
Thank God.
From playing the Dark Souls 1 beginning over and over. That game wasn't out when I was in my phase for that. That was like a PS2, original Xbox era for me. I would play Kingdom Hearts over and over. Morrowind I played a lot at the beginning of. Super Mario Sunshine I'd played the beginning of a decent amount. Tons of games. Just the first like couple hours, not even. Ocarina of Time is a big one for me for that.
This
was
fun.
Yeah. I mean, I've told this story on stream before. But it's not that it was like hard. It was just I just did.
You just wanted
I
to.
just wanted to.
Yeah.
Kingdom Hearts 2, to be fair, makes sense because you play as Roxas.
Everyone wants to play as Roxas.
Yeah, that was before 358 Days came out.
Oh.
Oh, it's the only time you get to play as Roxas.
Oh, that's crazy.
Uh-huh.
To be fair, I don't think a lot of people are playing 358 Days multiple times in a row.
True.
Sorry.
No, you're right. God, that game needs a remake so bad.
It would be a wonderful remake, but I genuinely doubt it would happen.
No, they won't.
Because they're doing the next chapter in the story or whatever the fuck. It's done.
It's done. And it's a shame because that game deserves it so much. Because it is easily the best story in the series. It is so good. It is so emotional. It is genuinely, just not even from Kingdom Hearts, just a genuinely fantastic character-driven story. It's tragic. It's beautiful. It's got a lot of heart to it. It's a bad game.
Aw. God, I'm excited for you to do more couple craft stuff. I'm sorry.
No, I'm so excited. Are you kidding?
Yeah.
You are?
I am
kidding?
kidding. No, I'm so
No, I know.
fucking excited.
I'm so excited. I like making things that I like to play. PvP test for that should be before March. Well, not before March, but like early March.
Early March, PvP test?
Yeah.
Crazy.
So if you want to play with it, again, this is just PvP, so like you're not gonna see any of the like mechanics of Apocalypse. You're not gonna see like I'll turn bleed damage on, I'll turn like crippled limbs and stuff, but you're not gonna be seeing the mobs, you're not gonna be seeing the map. That's not even started. But PvP test specifically, because I need to do testing on that to look for bugs. The goal will be break my game, make it broken, don't make it work no more, because I need to fix those things. So that'll be fun.
And stress test it and all that
Yeah,
good
stress
stuff.
test. It'll be great.
It's exciting.
You don't have to be good at PvP, by the way. It's just shit. It's just
Exploded it.
yeah, it's just a test. You just hop in, kill each other for a bit. There'll be a testing ground, so you don't actually have to fight. You can just play with stuff. But please break up my game. I wanted to find the bugs. This is the best reason to be a streamer.
Yeah.
Get free QA testers. Every game has free QA testers these days. It's called launching the game. Oh,
Oh, shit. Got him.
got him.
Got him.
Got him.
I love my pre-beta game. I have released it. There are microtransactions. Or pre-alpha or whatever the fuck.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Ooh, Dark Tide, ooh. I wasn't even getting a Dark Tide, but yeah.
I'm just talking about every fucking game under the sun right now. What was that one?
No, it is every game.
The one, oh god, the Tarkov, but no, that's actually in like at pre-alpha.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Shit.
That's fine. I was gonna say, I was gonna say something. I don't remember what. Okay.
I love gaming.
That's not what I was gonna say!
Valentine's Day, everyone.
I hate gaming!
No.
Oh yeah, I remember what I was gonna say.
This isn't you.
I still stand by that, like, Dark Tide is far from the worst example of, like, a game released in a bad state. Because I put 50 hours into that game, for, like, mostly off-stream, like, not getting anything from it, not being, like, no promotion. Like, I just liked it. But I think it was just gamers basically putting their feet down and being like, this isn't okay anymore. You know, like, releasing games in this state isn't all right anymore. And I gotta respect that. Like, and I'm really glad Fat Shark is responding in a good... Ooh, I didn't mean to do that. Fat Shark is responding in a good way. They put out, like, a statement. And they were like, hey, we hear you. We're gonna actually work on it. Most other studios would have just left it at that, right?
Yep. Would have just abandoned it.
So yeah, fingers crossed, good things happen. I really do hope, because I think that game has phenomenal bones. Vermintide also had a dog shit launch. So like, I think Fat Shark can pull this one out of the bag. And I hope they do, because like, I want that game but better. That's a good deal for me. I got enjoyment. I did. I got 50 hours of enjoyment, which is like a good amount of...
That's a great amount of
great amount of hours for a game. Like, my biggest complaint about the game is, right now, personally, that there's not a lot of post-game content. You get to level 30 and that's kind of it. There's no real reason to play. That being said, 50 hours is a decent chunk of change to get to the end game.
Yeah.
Also, some people have been saying Dark and Darker. Don't even say that sinful name in my stream.
That was the one I was talking about.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Dark and Darker also doesn't count because
No, that's what I was saying.
Yeah, that's why you were... Yeah, so chat was... Yeah. Oh, they were. I see. They were figuring out what you're trying to say.
You see, because sometimes I forget what I'm going to say.
Yeah, no, Dark and Darker. Don't even get me started on that game. I have like an unhealthy hatred for that game.
Well, apparently, streamers are starting to stream it again. So.
Yeah, they're doing another playtest. Every time I see a video on it, I get mad. I get like actually mad, and it's not healthy and it's not necessary. But I hate that game. I despise it with every fiber of my being. Like, I almost made a video essay on how much I hate it, and then I realized that's not going to help anybody.
Nope.
This is just going to get people angry at me,
Yep.
or it's just going to get people going, oh, okay, and they're going to move. It's not going to benefit anybody.
Hey, we have fan art, by the way.
Yeah, I'm going to look at it.
Yes.
I will undoubtedly do a stream one day, and somebody will mention it, somebody will tip me off, and I will just have to fucking go off on it, because don't like it. Zap Porter, this fan art is so good. Let me show this up on stream. This is so cute. Thank you so much, Zap.
Zap, this is so sweet.
This is so sweet. We
Happy
are in
freaking
love.
Valentines.
I ate a pill of breathe underwater for this.
I love you.
I love you so much. Hey,
Hey.
happy birthday
Happy
to love.
birthday. Merry Christmas.
Happy birthday, Merry Christmas to love,
To
everybody.
love.
It's Valentine's Day. If you have somebody special, excuse me. Oh, Evelyn, thank you for hitting the goal.
Thank you, Evelyn.
Even hundo.
If you have somebody special in your life, give them a kiss. If you are the special person in your life, give yourself a pat on the back. Eat something yummy tonight. Get some discount chocolate tomorrow. That's what Duke and I are gonna do tomorrow. And feel good. Have a good rest of your day, everybody. We're gonna go drop in on somebody. Our raid phrase is "Love wins."
Absolutely.
All right.
We'll go say hi to Puzz.
Let's go say hi to Puzz. Yeah. Spell that right?
I think so.
Yes. Raid phrase is gonna be "Love wins."
Love wins.
Everybody copy and paste this into Puzz's chat. Oh my god, the whole house just shook. So there's a vehicle outside. Scared me. Everybody have a good rest of your day. Thank you for hanging out.
Take
Thank
care
you
of
for everybody who
yourselves.
donated. Thank you for hitting the goal today.
Yeah.
HelloFresh code's gonna be active for at least, a couple weeks. I don't know exactly what day it goes out. Probably the end of the month. It's a great deal. It helps us monumentally. So keep an eye on that. Otherwise, I'll see you all again tomorrow. Have a good rest of your day.